to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited on this beautiful day here in East Tennessee. We will invite you to join us over the next 3 hours. You can call or text 865-656-9900 to be part of the show as Tennessee's football team beat Kentucky on Saturday night 56-34. We'll talk about the win and the big week coming up. Tennessee will host Oklahoma on Saturday night, a night game at Neyland Stadium, 7:30 on ABC, with Tennessee going dark mode with the Sooners coming to town. So we'll get you ready for the week. We'll hear from Josh Heupel coming up in a little more than 10 minutes as it's a big press conference Monday. Tennessee's new head baseball coach, Josh Elander, meeting with the media this morning, and Josh Heupel set to meet with the media to get ready for Oklahoma week. So we will talk about it. There's another big opening in the SEC. The coaching carousel continues to spin. A lot of seats. How many coaches are actually going to be worth hiring for some of those jobs? We'll cover that this afternoon. And again, we invite you to join us. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, back from beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Swain, good afternoon. Hello.
What's up? What's up, man? It's a beautiful day in East Tennessee. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Every day in East Tennessee.
Every day in East Tennessee
is
a beautiful day. That's right, Josh. How can I forget, my man? It's good to see you. It's good to be back on Rocky Top.
I do have to tell you, I'm dealing with some core temperature issues. My core temperature has dropped. I'm trying to get it back up. Stepping outside in that weather this morning.
What does that mean? Your core temperature?
My core temperature. I'm trying to give it a boost.
Oh, well, that's why they have jackets, Josh.
Oh, I know. I've been layered today.
There you go, man.
I know we were going to jump straight into winter.
Well, I mean, you had a week to prepare. Last week was 40 across the board in the morning. So, man, it's football time in Tennessee. It's football weather. It is almost November. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know why you're not prepared, my man.
This is a big week. Halloween's coming up on Friday. Tennessee's got something for Oklahoma on Saturday to be scared of. So put that together. How about that?
What they got?
Well, Tennessee's got Joey.
You mean the second best quarterback in the SEC?
Did somebody new come in? Is Tebow back?
The second best quarterback in the SEC.
I saw a tweet last night that said something like, can somebody explain to me why Ty Simpson would be ahead of Joey Aguilar in the Heisman race? Well, there's a televised game 8 days ago. But that's beside the point. How about Joey and the wide receivers on Saturday night?
Man, what a showing. What a display, man. It was fun to watch them. But before you even talk about Joey, before you even talk about the wide receivers, the conversation starts with the offensive line. Mm-hmm. And the protection that they were able to give Joey. Of course, we would want to run the football a little bit better, but Kentucky just wasn't having it, man. They did not want us to have any success on the ground, and I'm sure we'll look at the film and see where we could have, did a little bit of better job in certain areas. But, hey, man, if they want to stack the box, that's why you go out and recruit the players that you have on the outside right now. And Brazel, Staley, Matthews, all had a nice plate at the dinner table on Saturday night. Each one of those guys going over 100 yards, a couple touchdowns from that group, 350 yards combined for that group. Mm-hmm. It was fun.
Yeah, 3 100-yard games. Staley was there at 99 and got him the pass late to get them over the mark. That's cool.
Hey, Heupel. Hey, Staley's at 99. We need to do something about that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Here's
for
a little
that.
Screen pass.
I'm all for that. Absolutely.
I am so glad that we called that play to help him get over 100 yards.
Yeah, he's at 99. Get him to the number.
Well, you got to have that awareness, man. Yeah. It makes it great for the graphic.
Mm-hmm. I loved when the Bucs were all about getting Mike Evans to 1,000 at the end of last season. Remember, they were just dialing up plays. We got to get the ball to Mike Evans because he was at 990 or something like that. in the last game of the season in the fourth quarter, and he's not going to hit it this year. So his streak will end there. So, I'm all about it. That's something they'll talk about forever, going for 350 together and each getting over 100 in a game. Now, it's also the Kentucky game. What's going to matter more is what do you do against Oklahoma, against Florida, and against Vandy to close out the season.
Yeah, but we celebrating.
Sure.
We happy. I mean, Jared Gantano did it in 2019 with Callaway and Palmer and Jennings against Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Sure.
I mean, we still talk about that performance. I mean, even talking to Jared as recently as a couple weeks ago, that was something that I know I brought up and highlighted a part of his career. So that's something that you won't ever be able to take away from what those guys did. Not saying that that's what you're trying to do, but
sure.
Yeah, Kentucky, are they good? No, but they played better than they had all season long, which was expected.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were not the same Kentucky team, but they were the same Kentucky team, if you know what I'm saying. But, I mean, it was a great performance by our guys on offense. We talking about offense today?
Yeah, offense.
We sticking there, right?
What's one facet of the game?
Yeah. I mean, Farouk made a really good play.
That was a terrific play by Idris Farouk.
That was an awesome play. Yeah. So, like, 80-20? Like some grocery store ground beef? We going 80-20, 80% offense, 20% defense? Is that what we're doing today? I mean, it's whatever, Josh. I'm just asking you.
Kentucky's top back wasn't even out there.
Well, it wasn't the back. It was the quarterback that looked like Tim Couch back there.
Yeah, Boley went for 330 through the air.
Dang, is that Tim Couch? What's going on out there? Yeah.
Just got to clean some stuff up.
Might need to get a pressure washer.
It might. Yeah, it could have been better on the defensive side on Saturday night against
That's one way to
Kentucky.
put it, Josh. That's one way to put it, man. Whew, man. But it was a great day for offense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that's not your type of game. You would prefer a closer game. But for someone that loves and enjoys offense, that was a perfect game for you. I mean, my goodness. No defense, just big plays all over the field.
I do like close competitive football games or sporting events.
I'm happy for you, Josh.
But I did say last week several times, hey, we're still waiting to see Tennessee put something together where they leave no doubt in the fourth quarter. And they did that on Saturday. There was no doubt in the fourth quarter against Kentucky.
It was no doubt Kentucky fans was going home early.
Blue seats and orange jackets.
You know what? For a little bit, I was confused. Like, oh, man, are those people in those seats? That was pretty smart by Kentucky putting blue seats in because, if you're not paying attention, you would think the stadium was full. But as you look closer, you're like, oh, yeah, those are seats. Mm-hmm. There's nobody in those seats. And after Tennessee, I want to say hung – I think it was like in the 40s. That's when people started to check out and go to the house. I had to get it on video, man. It was great.
I saw that. There was some – the Petty Posse was out on Saturday night.
What do you mean?
The Petty Posse was out.
What are you
Jason
talking
Swain
about?
and Ramon Foster.
What are you talking about?
I have access to the internet. I'm on social media.
How?
By the way,
Well,
there was an inner struggle with the Petty Posse.
what are you talking about? You are insinuating, Josh.
Uh-huh.
I need proof and evidence. I need context. What are you talking about, Petty Posse? I don't think I was being that petty on Saturday.
No, I think when you were just panning the quote crowd, you were probably just doing your job as a new media member on the road, giving people an up close look at what the setting was.
Well, I didn't get a chance to get my degree from the College of Journalism like you. So I was trying to make the people over there proud. As a Tennessee alum that I am, I was trying to make our College of Journalism proud with the work that I was doing on Saturday by showing the video of the Kentucky fans leaving for the exits.
That's what you're doing.
I'm giving the people information. Mm-hmm. I'm covering the football game. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, just covering the game. Yeah, as a fine member of the media.
You taught me, Josh. I'm learning from you every single day, man. You're my mentor. You know that?
We're all learning as we go. As we continue along, we'll see what we can learn from Josh Heupel getting ready for Oklahoma. He played there. Did you know?
Really?
Yep, he was a quarterback at Oklahoma.
Quarterback, wow.
Yep, a successful one at that. He's Tennessee's head coach, looking to go 2-0 against Oklahoma as a head coach. When we come back, we'll hear from Josh Heupel. We'll hear from you this afternoon at 865-656-9900. Thank you for being with us. We're presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
Saving you money is our second passion. Never miss a deal. Text the word SWEET to 865-656-9900.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, HVAC, or electrical emergency. Most of the time, you don't know what it's going to cost or if it's going to be fixed right, or if someone is just trying to sell you something. But when you call Hiller, the experts are going to solve your problems quickly. Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical. The price that you are told is the price you actually pay. No hidden fees or surprises on your bill. They've been in business for 35 years. They're family owned and operated, and their techs are professional, experienced, and trustworthy. All background and drug screen. When they are on their way, you'll receive a photo of the tech and a link to track them in real time. No more wasting time waiting around. They stand by their work. 100% satisfaction guarantee. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. You can book online, happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
At Image Matters, their blood runs orange. Like the Vols, Image Matters, East Tennessee's premier locally owned office technology company, has a long tradition of excellence. Image Matters provides your team with best in-class print, scan, and workflow solutions from Xerox, Fujifilm, Kyocera, and Lexmark, all backed by Image Matters' award-winning customer service. Learn how Image Matters can help your business lead the championship drive. Connect today at ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Image Matters, technology you need, people you trust. Go Vols.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Okay, football fans, what's the best way for broken glass?
Instant Glass!
High quality glass at low prices.
Instant Glass!
And the fastest service possible?
Instant Glass!
For broken glass, fog glass, tempered glass, Instant Glass is the best play. Almost all replacements happen the same day, so call 567-4555. Instant Glass can measure, manufacture, and install faster than a Hail Mary play. So call Instant Glass first so you can get it fast. 567-4555. Online at instaglass.com. That's INSTI glass.com.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right, drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Recall marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Craving something delicious and fun for the whole family? Head to Petty's Pub on Chapman Highway. They've got Knoxville's best wings, golden fish and chips, stacked burgers, and their famous Italian beef made fresh and packed with flavor. Kids love the arcade and pool tables, and parents like the laid-back vibe and wall-to-wall TVs. With friendly service and a menu that hits the spot, Petty's Pub is more than a meal, it's a destination. Find them at 6520 Chapman Highway or visit pettyspub.com. Petty's Pub, where great food meets great memories.
Catch all the game day live programming with the Sports Animal live from Zool Beer Company on 5th Avenue. Be a part of the action before and after the game and enjoy your favorite beers, ciders, and sours with Zool Beer Company at 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900. Randall suggesting a movie title, Everybody's All-American, starring the UT defense. Let's see. Tennessee gets back at home. They'll have dark mode. Tennessee put out the dark mode activated video earlier today. It was excellent, as you would expect.
Let's see what.
And it will be a night game, home crowd against John Mateer and Oklahoma's offense on Saturday.
Let's see what, Josh?
Let's see.
Let's see what? What are you talking about? Like, let's see what defense we're going to see from Tennessee?
That's right.
Josh. It's almost November, man. Let's not pretend.
Mm-hmm.
We are who we are. This is why Mississippi State, Arkansas, Alabama, I was pointing the finger more at the offense because the defense has been who they are. And you have the ability to be what you were on Saturday versus Kentucky. I mean, you are explosive. You can average 40 points per game. And not only can you do it, and you should do it, the team needs you to do it because of the struggles that are going on with the defense. And so, Josh, this is who we are, man.
Yeah, I agree.
We're not good on defense, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We are feast or famine.
Mm-hmm.
We will create turnovers, which is something last year's defense didn't do enough of, creating turnovers, getting to the quarterback, sacking the quarterback, which we haven't sacked the quarterback the last 2 weeks, but we are creating turnovers. But with that, man, we are getting up some yards.
Yep.
And when there is a stop or two, which right there at the beginning of the second half, Tennessee was able to stop Kentucky twice. When that happened, Tennessee went down and scored. That's what you have to do. Like, when they make a stop, you can't go 3 and out. You can't have an empty possession where you don't score any points. You got to make it count. This is what it's going to take for this football team to win games. And so let's not pretend. It is what it is. What's unacceptable is displays of lack of effort. That is unacceptable, which we saw that Saturday. All right? That has to be addressed. That has to be fixed. That is not going to fly. But I'm not going to sit here and say, man, I'm expecting our defense to play like it played last year. No, I'm not going to do that, Josh. I'm not going to insult people's intelligence and make them think they're seeing something different than what they've seen all season long. But what needs to happen is when it's time to create a turnover, you got to create that turnover. You got to make that play. Offensively, can't have false starts. You can't have mistakes. You can't have drop balls. And we didn't have that against Kentucky. I thought that was the difference, and that's going to be the key to victory moving forward for Tennessee.
Joey Aguilar had the second highest grade from Pro Football Focus in college football this weekend.
He was balling. But the offensive line was balling too, man, giving him protection. But
David Sanders Jr. making his first start at right tackle.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, kudos to Dave. He had some freshman moments, but, man, he did a good job for the most part. And
holding call, but it was questionable.
Yeah, and that officiating crew, their game before Tennessee-Kentucky, they didn't really call a lot, but I guess they were in the mood Saturday. And, hey, man, you can call holding probably on every play if you wanted to, but he bounced back and was able to provide protection for Joey Aguilar to allow Joey to hit some big plays, man. He was throwing darts out there. Even when he didn't throw a dart, hey, we still made that play. It was just a great day for the passing offense for Tennessee.
We are on standby for Josh Heupel's press conference. He should step to the podium anytime now, so when he does, we will head over to campus. Last hour, Josh Elander met with the media. He's the new baseball coach at Tennessee.
I'm jealous, man.
You wanted to be the baseball coach?
No. He got a nice hair.
Yeah.
I didn't see any spots. It was just all hair. It was thick. It was so beautiful, man. I want some.
So when you see a guy that has just a nice head of hair, nice head of lettuce up there, you take note and think, man, must be nice.
Yeah, I'm not taking much notes right now. But, yes, Josh. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Well, same.
I did during the press conference. I'm not doing it during
Where'd the beard
show.
go, by the way?
I guess he thought he needed to cut it to get the job.
Is that the introductory press conference move, by the way? Because remember, Tony Vitello, when he arrived, he was clean cut.
Yeah, it's time to grow it out now. You got the job now, man.
That is now 2 Joshes in charge of major sports at the University of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Does that increase confidence?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll hear from another Josh, Tennessee football coach Josh Heupel, as he steps to the podium.
Doing great. Good to have you back. Started off that way. Great to have Ben back in the building. So great to see you. Also, know Coach Elander was just introduced here a second ago, and want to wish him, his family, and everybody congratulations, and excited to see him continue to help our baseball program continue to grow, and want to wish Tony good luck too. And obviously, firsthand I've gotten a chance to see what he's done in helping build that program, winning a national championship, but also what he's done for this campus too. So excited for him and that opportunity. Great week of football here this week. Obviously a huge contest with a really good football team that we're getting ready to play. Excited to be back in Neyland, see our fans. Dark mode, need them Neyland effect to be a huge part of this football game on Saturday night, and so looking forward to the day with them. Open it up.
When you watch the tape and you watch the defense, what's your takeaway? Kind of what do you think you guys are defensively moving forward into this last month?
There's some things that were really good. There's some things that weren't, and you get a guy out of a gap and you create a seam, and a couple of big pass plays. So at the end of the day, it's all 11. There's a lot of good. Man, the correctables got to get corrected, and that's what we did this morning. That's what we'll continue to work on this week. But I'm excited to go play with these guys.
After a big road win, how do you keep a team locked in? What do you tell them as you get set to face another competitive team with a quarterback who's getting healthier by the week?
Yeah, watch the tape. Getting ready to play a really good Oklahoma team. Defensively, one of the top teams in the country in every statistical category. Their front's big, strong, physical, relentless. Tackles for loss, sacks, not giving up a bunch of big plays. Huge test, and offensively, dynamic quarterback that's a playmaker. Does that through the air, does that with his legs. He's got good skill around him, so huge test.
I know some of the personnel changed from a year ago, but it just seems like something's amiss on the defensive side of the ball. Is it as maybe too complex, or is it something you could dummy down, or is that too simplistic?
Man, it takes 11 guys doing their job at a high level, ultimately. And our personnel is different in some places, and that forces you at times to be different too, in positions that you're putting some of your guys in. So, end of the day, get ready to go play this one.
Got a big picture question. Some coaches have been fired because they didn't, around the conference, because they didn't win early, or because they won but they didn't maintain success. You did both. You won early here, and then you maintained success. 30 wins over 3 years, etc. Which is harder, to win immediately at a job or to keep that going over the long term? Or how do you compare those?
It's all hard. In this league, in this game, it's all hard. It takes a great staff. It takes everybody being on the same page. It takes players buying in. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
What stands out about this Oklahoma offense, especially compared to last season?
The quarterback is a playmaker. He extends plays when the initial reads aren't there, and does a great job on scrambles. Keeping the play alive, throwing it down the field, and using his feet when it's not, and everything's matched out. So you got to apply pressure to him, but you got to try to find a way to keep him bottled up too, and they'll turn the numbers into their favor and use the quarterback run game, and he's really good in that as well. And their offensive lines just continue to get better throughout the course of the year.
Josh, back to the big picture Adam was just talking about. With the way that things are going across the country, it just seems like maybe even more than usual things can change in a hurry for football coaches in this environment. Is that something that you just have to try not to think about while going about your business every day, or is it something that you can't avoid because you see it?
Well, you see it for sure, but it's like anything, same thing with our players. It all comes down to controlling what you're in control of, and that's the work that we put in, our preparation, and ultimately going out in there and playing in a really good way.
There's been 3 weeks in a row now. Jaden Perlotti's continued to play more. What have you seen for a guy that maybe wasn't playing early in the season, the first month, to kind of build his way into a bigger role over the course of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to a guy continuing to prepare and continuing to fight to continue to get better. I pointed out Rodarius in the way that he played on Saturday to the entire football team. A guy that was out, for 4 or 5 weeks and comes back and he's ready for the opportunity and plays in a really good way. So Jaden's, fast, violent, and has made some plays. Obviously has a couple turnovers. Makes a big play on a quarterback sack last week, and just continuing to dive into the details and master those things.
Your sack numbers defensively were so high early. It's not been where it's been the last 2 weeks, just the one sack. Are teams playing you different, or is that a product of you're having to deal with a quarterback who can be mobile and there's a line of contain versus just pin your ears back and go? What are teams doing to you there? What's happening there?
Is it a little bit of a combination of everything? Teams that have gotten it out quickly. Sometimes there's chipping. On the edges, and that typically buys them a little bit more time. Also slows down their route structure. So combination of all those things. Running quarterbacks, you got to stay on the right side of the line of applying pressure, disrupting the pocket, but not letting them get out.
With all the injuries in the secondary this year, where's Colton Hood at going into this game?
Yeah, stay tuned to the injury report on Wednesday.
Before the Alabama game, you went a different direction.
Pass the baton to anybody else in the building.
Before the Alabama game, you went a different direction with Deshaun. I didn't know if you'd give us more.
Yeah. All right. Thank y'all.
You've been listening live to the Coach Josh Heupel press conference, brought to you by Whitehead Auto Sales in Maryville and now in South Knoxville on Chapman Highway. True local Big Orange fans giving true local Big Orange size deals on your next ride.
All righty, Josh Heupel's press conference. We have heard from Tennessee's head coach. It is Oklahoma week. We will hear from Jason Swain over the next 2.5 hours. We want to hear from you. 865-656-9900 to call or text in. It's a big week. Tennessee will host Oklahoma on Saturday night. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about this past weekend. It is a wild time in the college sports world as well. You know what? It's just a wild time, Jason Swain. And we'll have a fun time this afternoon. Thank you for being with us. We're presented by Junk Begun on Josh and Swain.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
LSU has fired head football coach Brian Kelly after the team's 49-25 loss to Texas A&M at home on Saturday. Kelly is owed more than $54 million in buyout money and finishes his LSU tenure with a 34-14 record and was halfway through his fourth season. Frank Wilson, the team's associate head coach, will take over as the interim. LSU next faces Alabama in Tuscaloosa next weekend. Tennessee moved up 3 spots to number 14 in this week's AP Top 25 poll after Saturday's win at Kentucky. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia remain in the top 5 spots in that order. Other SEC teams in the rankings, Ole Miss is up to number 7, Vanderbilt moves up to number 9, Tennessee's next opponent, Oklahoma, dropped to number 18, Missouri fell to number 19, Texas is up to number 20. Monday Night Football tonight, the Kansas City Chiefs welcome the Washington Commanders. Kickoff is set for 8:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Who's ready for sunshine? McGee-Tyson Airport has nonstop flights to Key West. Leave the layovers behind and head straight to the island life. Colorful streets, crystal blue water, and unforgettable island sunsets. Pack the flip-flops, grab your sunglasses, and let the fun begin. Knoxville to Key West nonstop. Your ticket to paradise is just one flight away. Find out more at flyknoxville.com.
Fall is in full swing, and so is your style. Whether you're hitting the field, stands, or streets, New Balance Knoxville has the perfect fit to keep you moving. Rock the legendary 574s, the fast-looking 327s, the bold 9060s, built for comfort, made for momentum. From Friday night lights to weekend hangouts, these lifestyle kicks bring the heat all season long. Visit New Balance Knoxville today and step into your perfect fit. Located in the Suburban Shopping Center off Kingston Pike, just west of Westtown Mall.
Good old East Tennessee, we know family, hard work, and helping your neighbors still means a lot. I'm Nick Whitehead with Whitehead Auto Sales in Alcoa and Knoxville. Our family-owned and operated business is celebrating our 20-year anniversary. Our pillars are those 3 items: family, hard work, and helping your neighbor. Experience the difference of why we've been voted #1 in Blount County for years now, and why we've expanded to Chapman Highway to help even more. Visit whiteheadautosales.com or come shake our hands for a deal you can't find anywhere else. 20 years from our family to yours at Whitehead Auto Sales.
Coach, what's the play?
Let's run SPB around the end on 3.
The Street Price Blitz is going on right now at Bobcat of Knoxville. Unbeatable deals on new Bobcat loaders, excavators, and attachments. 0% financing, 0 down, 0 out of your pocket, or your choice of huge cash rebates.
Coach, I think we should run the EL right down the middle.
The Bobcat Easy Lease. No money down, low payments, options to return, purchase, or trade up. The Easy Lease always gets it done. The play is in. Wait, it's the Section 179 tax deduction. Now through December 31st.
Coach, these Bobcat boys are whipping them at the line of scrimmage.
Bobcat of Knoxville. Sales, rental, parts, and service. Oak Ridge Highway, west of I-640, and in the sky at bobcatofknoxville.com. Rental department now under new management.
Financing available with approved credit. See dealer for details.
So who's really benefiting from your investments? You or your financial advisor? This is Eric Ainge from the Eric Ainge Show on 99.1 The Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show with Jerry Goodman and Megan Hubbard from Tennessee Wealth Management. Learn how a 2% improvement from lower fees and avoiding mutual funds may materially improve your financial future. For the first 9 months of 2025, the 210 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 33.2%. That's 3.5 times more than the Dow. And their 5-year track record is 18.3% per year, which is 7 points better than the Dow. To learn things your advisor will never tell you, listen to the Organized Investor Show every Saturday at 11 a.m. and every Sunday at 9 a.m. right here on News Talk 98.7. You can also listen at theorganizedinvestor.com, on your favorite podcast player, or on my podcast page for The Eric Ainge Show. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk. You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
This report is
is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
We'll get set for a very soggy start to the work week. Anticipate on and off downpours throughout much of your Monday, so make sure you have the rain gear ready and do be safe out on the roadways as some localized ponding could become a concern, especially as we head towards the end of the day. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Celebrate Junk Be Gone's 20th anniversary with their fall special. Get 2 free days. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Plus, get up to $100 off any demolition project. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades. Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. We heard from Josh Heupel last segment. Swain, since we last had our conversation about what's going on with Tennessee football and during the Heupel conversation, most of the text, this one does say Happy Petty Monday. Happy to see Kentucky lose. Happy to see Kentucky's missed the window on John Summerall. I would say that's probably true. He played there, played with Swain at Grissom High School. He is coveted. A lot of big jobs out there. But the other texts are about the defense, about Tennessee's defense, what's going on there, why they've taken a step back this season. It's about the defense. Corey from Minnesota texted about Boo Carter. And I don't have to tell you the play he's referenced for you to know the play he's referenced.
Yeah, the slot go, no fake. Man, at first I thought it was a fake bubble, but I mean he just released and ran. And Boo Carter's faster than that. He didn't run hard enough, and that's a problem. Because really, that's an insult to your teammates, the guys that played before you, and the fans. The eye in the sky does not lie. And, bringing him back was a decision that you made because you needed him. Good player, athletic ability, is one of the best in the SEC. You want to give young men a second opportunity, young ladies a second, maybe even third opportunity, because inside of your program is better and safer than outside your program. But that has not worked. That dynamic has not worked. The Boo Carter experience has not been great at all. And it's sad because you're talking about a young man that's from the state of Tennessee that so many people loved, including myself, because of how he played the game. And that's really what should matter more than anything. Like, at the end of the day, man, you playing football. Like, the game that you love to play. And, yes, it hasn't been smooth for you. But at the end of the day, you playing ball, man. And you're one-on-one against someone. At the end of the day, it's about pride. You can't let this dude beat you. Like, even if you was wearing Reebok shorts and Adidas sweatshirt and some Under Armour cleats, and you were just out there at the field in a 7-on-7 event, it's one-on-one, it's man-on-man, it's about you winning against him. And who cares about what happened this summer? It's about you winning that rep. And it didn't seem like it mattered enough. That's the thing that hurts me, and that's the thing that's really frustrating. He has an opportunity after the season to go somewhere else and have a clean start and play better and be happier or whatever. But when you put them out there like that, man, you're hurting your own opportunities. You're hurting your own leverage, being able to negotiate a dollar amount. It's not a good situation. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because everybody saw what we saw. It was bad. The question is, what's going to be done about it? Can you do anything about it? That can't happen again. It's a slap in the face, again, to your teammates, to guys that play before you, to the fans, to your coaching staff. That effort is unacceptable. One rule, you give your all for Tennessee. And if it ain't about Tennessee, man, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, man. That was bad.
We are asked in the text box, well, what do you do about it? Because there's already been punishment behind the scenes leading up to the start of the season.
I don't know if you can do anything about it.
You got a month to go here in the regular season.
I mean,
by the way, there are injuries in the secondary.
I don't know if you can do anything about it. He's on the team for a reason, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen a player miss what he missed and not be dismissed from the team. The fact that he was allowed to come back on the team means you need him. You want to give him a second, third chance, fourth chance, whatever, cool. But this was always the risk. And you made your bed, now you got to lay in it. This is why. This was not an issue with Boo last year when it came to effort. Now, maybe not being where it needed to be. That's been a theme. But he played hard. Like, you can't have bust and not play hard. And so,
yeah, people are upset that he got beat on the play, although you'd like to see a little more physicality, I'm guessing, on the line. But he shouldn't have been outrun like that, and he gave up before the runner got to the end zone.
Yeah, so now eyes are going to be on Tim Banks and Josh Heupel. They're just going to be. And there's things that happen inside your program that is not everybody's business, and they don't need to know, and you handle it internally. And I'm sure there's been a few of those with Boo. But when Boo Carter gets out there on ESPN, primetime television, Tom Hart, who came into the booth joking and messing around. We over here trying to get serious. Tom Hart got jokes. But
were you trying to listen to NBA Youngboy and he was interrupting? What was going on?
I was trying to figure out what what Youngboy was saying in lyrics. I had no clue. Still trying to figure it out now. But you got Tom Hart, you got Jordan Rogers, you got Cole Kubelik on the call. It's a primetime game. That's the performance you put out there.
Yep.
Like, the coaches can't save you. There's no spin. Like, there's no media spin that we can do to help Boo Carter. You loafed. You gave up. You gave up a touchdown. You got 10 of your guys fighting and straining to try to defend Kentucky, which didn't have a lot of success doing through the course of the game. But effort wasn't an issue. You got the offense straining, fighting, clawing, scratching. And that's what you do. It's a problem, man. And we can't sit here and pretend like it's not.
We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900 to be a part of it. You can call or text in your reaction to Saturday night, your thought ahead of the Oklahoma game coming up on Saturday. We have a lot to discuss. Another change. It's another weekend with another coaching change in the SEC. That carousel, man, it is going to spin and spin quickly.
Man, I wish I was in Brian Kelly's family. $50 million? Woo, woo. I wish Scott Woodward would hire me. People he hire get paid, don't they? Jimbo Fisher, now Brian Kelly. Hire me, Scott. And then fire me.
Yeah, he's the buyout king.
Whew.
LSU's AD, who got that deal done for Jimbo, as you mentioned, at Texas A&M. We'll come back. There's a lot to cover. We'll continue right here on the show. Invite you to be a part of it on Josh and Swain.
99.1, The Sports Animal and Ted Russell Ford give you the chance to score a Ford this season. Listen weekdays for the cue to call in and make a guess at the exact score of the next UT game. On Fridays, we'll pick one of the guesses at random. If it's yours and correct, you get to pick any Ford or Lincoln on the lot up to $75,000. Every weekly pick selected gets a $50 Buddy's Barbecue gift card. Get ready to make your best pick for the chance to win from Ted Russell Ford and the station where the balls play. 99.1, The Sports Animal.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Amish Elegance Fine Custom Furniture. Today is one of those days where you think about the time you're going to be spending inside. If you were thinking about the time you spend at your home with the holiday season coming up, when you welcome people to your home, go check out what Amish Elegance Fine Custom Furniture can do for you. If you're trying to upgrade any part of your home, Amish Elegance can help with their beautiful furniture. Everything is bench made. The furniture is handcrafted. When you go see Amish Elegance for yourself at 613 North Campbell Station Road, you'll see their beautiful 4,200-foot showroom floor, and you can feel the difference in the quality of everything that they make at Amish Elegance. They'll sit down with you and help you design whatever piece of furniture you need. You'll design it with them. They will hand those plans over to the Amish families they work with, and then they will build a beautiful piece of furniture that's designed for you, and it's built to last. And if you hurry in this week, take advantage this week, closing out the month of October, tax-free savings when you shop at Amish Elegance. 613 North Campbell Station Road. Tell them the Sports Animal sent you, or start shopping online. Check out what they can do for you at AmishElegance.com.
This has been a paid announcement. The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
It's another Ted Russell Tuesday with Josh and Swain live from Ted Russell Lincoln on the corner of Kingston Pike and Walker Springs. Experience their beautiful vitrine along with a great selection of vehicles and financing offers. Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, home for luxury.
I always talk about my kitchen renovation that the team at Kitchen Sales did back in 2019. I seriously could never go back to that old, cramped, outdated kitchen. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. Now I want to start manifesting a bathroom makeover. And the team at Kitchen Sales, they can handle that job too. Really, all jobs, big or small, kitchen or bathroom, even throw in a laundry room. Anywhere you need updating, the team at Kitchen Sales is standing by. Maybe one day I'll get the chance to design and update my bathroom, and when that day comes, I'll be trusting the professionals at Kitchen Sales. They just have so many options. They can beat salvage store pricing or go all the way up to a fully custom line of cabinetry. Plus, you can pick out everything for your new space. The cabinetry, the countertops, the appliances, the hardware. Seriously, everything, even the financing at one of their 2 handy locations. Hoyt Avenue just off Cherry Street or out west in the Town and Country Shopping Center. You can also get started online at kitchensales.net. This has been a paid advertisement.
Hey folks, Charlie Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMHC financing.
Bob Kessling here, and so is Medicare annual enrollment, October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to review your plan and make sure you're getting the benefits you deserve. Senior Financial Group's licensed local agents compare plans from top carriers, including options with dental, vision, prescriptions, and more at no cost to you. Don't wait. Call Senior Financial Group at 865-777-0153 or visit sfgmedicare.com today.
I'm Michael Jenkins, helping you beat the books with the BetMGM Network. We're headed to the gridiron, and we're taking Marcus Mariota over 25 rushing yards tonight on Monday Night Football. The Commanders of the NFL's second-best rushing team, Cliff Kingsbury, loves utilizing his quarterback in the running game and has been really successful with Mariota in that role. And he's played 3 games this year for Washington, has gone over 25 rushing yards in 2 of those 3. We expect him to make it 3 or 4 tonight, so take the over 25 rush yards. I'm Michael Jenkins from the BetMGM Network. Bet smarter and beat the books, and download the BetMGM app today. Please gamble responsibly.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
card. That's C-A-R-D. Card.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Oklahoma Week is here. We wrap up hour number 1. We had Josh Heupel's press conference earlier in the hour. We'll continue the conversation about Tennessee's defense, Tennessee's offense with a great performance against Kentucky. Can the Vols keep that up against Oklahoma, which gave up some points against Ole Miss this past weekend? But they do have a terrific defensive front, and they will come in trying to apply pressure and create problems for Joey Aguilar. So we'll talk about the game this afternoon and this entire week, and we'll continue to talk about Tennessee's defense. Tennessee can make plays on defense, but Tennessee continue to give up plays on defense. Tennessee basketball with a big exhibition game yesterday, and Tennessee baseball with a new head coach. Josh Elander meeting with the media earlier today. It is Big Orange Spoon Week. Everybody can come together,
right,
Jason
man.
Swain, as you suggested. No game day. Game day is headed to Utah for the Cincinnati game.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean the Tennessee fan base can't come together. Maybe if he's in town. Yeah, maybe so. I haven't seen that.
Maybe they can come.
And can still introduce Josh Elander on the field on Saturday, assuming he's in town.
Well, that can work. Yeah, maybe the first time out in the first quarter, everyone's still jacked up and juiced up from the whole day of tailgating. I think that would be fabulous. It was cool to see the entire team there. The video was awesome to see their response, having their coach hired as the head coach. And I mean, that was the right decision. That wasn't only the decision, but I think that was the only right decision. It was good for Tennessee to at least go out and talk to other candidates and come back, circle back on Josh Elander. You know, Danny has done this with the soccer team. He did it with Josh Heupel, even though Josh Heupel wasn't an internal hire, but it was someone that he knew, someone that he felt like was what the football program needed based on his conversations with players. So I'm glad that decision was made quickly.
Yep.
And then, boom, you play Kentucky, and you handle them the way that you did. Tennessee basketball had the opportunity to have their brand on display against the top basketball brand in the last 25 years, and that's Duke. And you learn a lot from that matchup, a lot of new faces for Tennessee. And you can tell, man, just the passes that guys were throwing other guys, like in positions where they're not going to score the basketball right there. So, like, I saw where we throw on the ball to Akpar, at the elbow. That's not his game. So we'll get better, but it was a good weekend for Tennessee sports.
By the way, SEC Nation going to Austin for Vandy, Texas.
Oh, my God.
Diego Week continues.
Okay.
We'll continue for 2 more hours on Josh and Swain.
What's up, guys? David Pollack here, former Georgia Bulldog, former analyst with College Game Day, and host of my new show, See Ball, Get Ball. I'm a defensive lineman. That's why that's the name. You see the ball, you go get it. We're going to dive deep into college football. We're going to break down film. We'll have bold takes, real conversations with the biggest names in the sport every single week. If you eat, sleep, and breathe college football like I do, man, I promise you, See Ball, Get Ball is for you. So do me a favor. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
TK Wheeler is the king of custom. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. Whether you're looking for something elaborate or simple, take your ideas to TK Wheeler Jewelers. They're located on South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge. It's right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. And let them create a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry for you. Most recently, I took a screenshot of a little gold cross on a rope chain. I sent it to TK. I asked him, hey, I'm thinking about getting this for my son. Do you have anything like this in store? He didn't, but you know what? He ended up making it, and it turned out way better than what I was looking at online. And most importantly, it was affordable. You could even take in your outdated and broken but still loved jewelry and let him refashion it into something that you can actually wear. Start thinking about Christmas now and surprise your someone special with a TK Wheeler original. When you're shopping for jewelry, shop where I do. TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Hey ladies, do you know the secret to becoming even more beautiful? The secret to great recipe are the ingredients. If your body is primarily water, the most significant ingredient is better water. Hi, I'm David Brewster from AquaClear Water Systems. An overlooked beauty secret is the water quality you're drinking and bathing in. If you want to have beautiful skin and hair, it begins with better water. I've been married for 31 years, and my wife is even more beautiful now than when we got married. I believe the number one reason for her beauty is for years she's been drinking and bathing in healthier and safer water that's free from harsh microtoxins and hardness impurities that damage and dull skin and hair. So this month, get better water by having an AquaClear water system installed and receive $400 off. Beauty begins with better water. AquaClear water.
AquaClear will change your water. It'll change your life.
This isn't your grandparents' YMCA. Sure, you might have learned to swim at the Y or spend summers at camp, but when was the last time you experienced the Y? Today's YMCA of East Tennessee is packed with everything you need to crush your fitness goals. From top-of-the-line workout equipment to pickleball courts, platforms for heavy lifting, certified personal trainers, and high-energy body pump classes. There's a place for you at the Y. Rediscover the YMCA of East Tennessee. 5 locations, endless possibilities. Visit ymcaknoxville.org to join today. The YMCA of East Tennessee, where fitness meets community.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather. It's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric Marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide at 991thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with a Sports Minute, sponsored by Napa, the pros that know how to keep your business moving at full speed. Last week, Denver barely survived a wild comeback against the Giants. On Sunday, they blew out Dallas 44-24. The defense even held strong without Pat Surtain. The offense is impossible to predict. 1 week a nail-biter, the next a blowout. Buckle up, because riding the Broncos roller coaster is half the fun. I'm Maggie Gray.
At Napa, we've spent the last 100 years building our business into an engine that powers yours. Whether you're big or small, national or local, Napa has the automotive solutions your business needs to stay moving. And it's all driven by a nationwide network of quality parts and exceptional service on one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead. That's why we are the pros that know.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Oklahoma week. We head into the month of November this upcoming weekend. Hope everybody had a great weekend the last few days. 865-656-9900 to discuss what happened all of Saturday night, including Tennessee's win at Kentucky, 56-34. So game day is going to Utah, Cincinnati, and then SEC Nation is going to Austin. We have had a text here. Sid says we'll have game day in Knoxville November 29th.
Oh, gosh.
That's when Tennessee will host Vanderbilt. If Tennessee wins out and Vanderbilt is playing in that game for a playoff spot, maybe so. Now, that's rivalry weekend, so they'll have a lot to choose from. But maybe. Texas versus Texas A&M is a Friday night, so it won't be there. You have the Iron Bowl, but that's not going to be a game day spot with the way Auburn season's going. Oregon, Washington, no.
Not Clemson and South Carolina.
Notre Dame, Stanford, nope. Yeah, Clemson, South Carolina, I wouldn't bet on that one.
Ohio State, Michigan. Michigan with 2 losses.
Yeah, so if that one's in Ann Arbor. They play Purdue, Northwestern, and Maryland between now and then. Ohio State, Michigan makes a lot of sense.
I don't think I want college game day here for Vanderbilt. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it.
That would be a pretty tense setting, wouldn't it?
I can't do it, man. I can't do it, Josh.
Are you ready for that weekend, Swain?
I can't do that. No, man. No. I give respect to Vanderbilt, what they've built, how they're playing, their discipline. I mean, I wish, we showed some of that discipline that Vanderbilt displays. But no, sir. Nope. Do not want game day here versus Vanderbilt. No, sir. Nope.
What gives?
What you mean, what gives?
Vanderbilt's a one-loss team. Big win on Saturday.
They already had their shine.
Quarterback that's playing quality football.
I don't want them to get
SEC
any more.
brother.
I don't want them to get any more marketing opportunities where you got Vandy fans who are famous out here recruiting local quarterbacks who commit to Georgia. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see it.
Georgia Tech. That could be a big one that weekend.
Where's the game? Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, so they're playing it at Mercedes-Benz.
Well, the game is Atlanta. Is Georgia? I thought the University of Georgia was in Atlanta.
They would tell you that.
Ain't that what Curry said?
I think so.
But no, I think it should be Georgia Tech there. Yeah, I like that better.
You don't want game day in Knoxville?
No, not versus Vanderbilt. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Tension. Man, the tension. So Joey had a big-time performance on Saturday. It sparked more, hey, what about the Heisman talk? And Diego Pavia is currently getting more Heisman attention from what I've seen.
Diego Pavia is 10th in the league in passing. 1,698. Joey Aguilar, number 1. 2,344 yards. Yet, Joey Aguilar not even mentioned anywhere close in the Heisman talk.
Currently, Fernando Mendoza at unbeaten Indiana is the favorite to win the Heisman. Ty Simpson has the second best odds. Julian Sayin at Ohio State has the third best odds. Then Marcel Reed at Texas A&M. Diego Pavia has the fifth best odds.
Fifth best odds. 10th leading passer in his own conference, but the fifth best odds. Why? Because he has a big fat mouth and people like it.
And you would too if he were your quarterback.
If he was my quarterback, I would love it.
But he isn't.
But that's the reason why.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, Joey is way down in the Heisman odds.
Yeah, I would love Diego Pavia if he was my quarterback, but he's not. I don't dislike him, but I don't understand why he is so high with the Heisman Trophy odds when he's a 10th best passer in his own league.
Yeah, 15 players have better odds to win the Heisman, according to FanDuel, than Joey Aguilar. He is tied with Miller Moss at Louisville, Justice Haynes, who is a running back at Michigan, and Damon Williams, who's electric at Washington. Just ahead of Bear Bachmeier at BYU and John Mateer, who will be at Neyland Stadium on Saturday.
And you can't say, well, it's a record. He was lights out against Georgia. I mean, he was great throwing the football. Mm-hmm. Was he perfect? No, but it lit up Georgia's defense. Now, Alabama game, not the best performance, but Diego was not good against Alabama either. He had 2 turnovers in the red zone. It's hogwash. I'm not going to let them ruin my Monday. It's been awesome, man. Elander, basketball season is here. Offense had a great display. We scored a half 100 in the SEC game. I'm not letting them mess up my Monday.
Okay. Pavia does have a little more than 450 rush yards on the season as well.
All right.
Just to point out the statistics.
Okay. So add that in with his total yards. It still ain't more than Joey Aguilar.
Michael says if Joey was at any school other than Tennessee, he would be a front runner with his story and everything. The national media does not respect anything tied to Tennessee.
I mean, Hendon Hooker was up there pretty high this time of the season. They just don't respect Joey because...
Yeah, I do think he's negatively affected by the fact that Tennessee's played 2 high-profile opponents and lost both of them.
Yeah.
Nobody's – he was awesome on Saturday, but people aren't going to care because it was against Kentucky.
If he does –
If he has a big showing against Oklahoma –
what he did against Kentucky this weekend, then he'll be on that list because Oklahoma has the best defense in the league.
Yeah. Because the truth is that Tennessee has 3 SEC wins against 3 teams still looking for their first win in the conference. Arkansas, Mississippi State, and Kentucky are winless in the SEC. So that's going to hurt him.
Damn, Josh, you had to put it like that.
Well, I apologize.
That was kind of harsh. Ooh, I didn't. They don't have a win.
I mean, they've gotten close. Mississippi State had a lead. Mississippi State was leading in the fourth quarter against Texas. By a lot, actually.
Poor Mississippi State.
Yep.
You had Tennessee dead right, and we went in overtime. You were up multiple scores against Texas, and you messed up my parlay, and you lost that game.
In the text box, thank you, Josh. Change the subject, please.
Oh, just got awkward in here. Thanks, Josh.
I'd like to offer my
Tennessee's only beating a bunch of teams who are currently winless in conference play. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that bad. All right.
It's a big week. It's a big week. Hey, beat Oklahoma, and that stat changes.
100%, man. I saw some Oklahoma fans like, oh, I can't wait to experience kneeling at night.
Yeah, that's right.
You sure?
That's right. This is Sooner Vols week.
They're so nice, man.
They are nice.
This is going to be an awesome experience. Get to experience kneeling at night. Oh, okay. We'll see what you say after the game. They are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no such thing as Sooner Vol, Josh. We're not doing that.
I thought I saw an agreement among fans during the summer months.
Those are bots.
Okay. Excuse me.
Those were not real people. Those were bots, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so you're not a Sooner Vol?
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, scratch me off the list.
This is a horns down unite week. Tennessee and Oklahoma fans can come together at Vol Navy, throwing up the horns down together.
Oklahoma, you playing Tennessee this week, okay? just a reminder. Just a reminder. I love Norman, man. I love my time there. It was hot last year, but, man, really awesome town, beautiful. Stadium can use a lot of work, but beautiful, beautiful town. But Joey Aguilar.
Slip that in there, huh?
What? With the stadium?
Stadium.
Dude, there's no sideline space. I mean, it's the worst in the SEC. Florida was the worst until Oklahoma came into the league.
they've actually acknowledged they got to work on that.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad. So, of course, I had to slide it in there, man. It's part of this game. Even though we're playing them at home, but if Joey goes out there and does 75% of what he did last week to Kentucky, he'll be more in the conversation.
This is a game between two quarterbacks that transferred in this offseason. Now, Mateer had more time to get ready, but he transferred from Washington State to Oklahoma. Joey Aguilar, as you know, from App State to UCLA. Didn't go well for them this weekend, to Knoxville. So, big matchup for both sides. Both teams, can we say playoff game? Both teams are 6-2 going into this one.
If you want to, you can. But I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
Head coach of Oklahoma, Brent Venables, I hope he's paying attention to what's going on around him in the landscape of college football. Coaches out here getting fired.
Yes, they are.
And Brian Kelly has had a better stint at LSU than he's had at Oklahoma. And his schedule is not easy for the rest of the season.
No, it is not.
So this is a big pressure game for him, too.
We'll continue the conversation about what's coming up this week. 865-656-9900 to join us when we come back. You can call in at that number. We'll open up the text box as well. Jason Swain is here, VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward on Josh and Swain.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial, wealth management and retirement planning. I want to tell you about Jim Brogan and his team. If you are sitting down and talking to somebody about your financial situation, your financial future, how they can help you get to retirement and live in retirement, you want to talk to somebody that you can trust. Brogan Financial is a fiduciary. That means they have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. They are not trying to sell you anything that you don't need. They are trying to help you hit your financial goals in the future. And they can do that with a comprehensive plan, which will include talking to you about investment management, income planning, tax planning. They can help answer any question and provide information for you on complex subjects in an easy way to understand. They help you with estate and legacy planning, healthcare planning. These are people that you can trust, and they've been trusted since they were founded in 2001 at Brogan Financial. Learn more about them at their website. They have great resources for you online. Get in touch with Brogan Financial. See how they can help you and your financial future. Go to broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Picture the pool of your dreams, a place to relax, entertain, and make any season unforgettable. Paired with excellent, durable hardscapes like custom decking and stonework, Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. Call 865-310-3256 or visit nativetn.com.
Surprise! Your expenses this month were way higher than you expected! Also, you forgot to renew your website domain and now you're in a bidding war!
You should see the look on your face. At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Plus, the fridge died in the break room and now everything smells weird! All right!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Craving something delicious and fun for the whole family? Head to Petty's Pub on Chapman Highway. They've got Knoxville's best wings, golden fish and chips, stacked burgers, and their famous Italian beef made fresh and packed with flavor. Kids love the arcade and pool tables, and parents like the laid-back vibe and wall-to-wall TVs. With friendly service and a menu that hits the spot, Petty's Pub is more than a meal. It's a destination. Find them at 6520 Chapman Highway or visit pettyspub.com. Petty's Pub, where great food meets great memories.
Thank you for calling Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. How can I make you smile today?
Yeah, I'm having problems with my drain.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
My toilet won't flush, my sink smells terrible, and my shower has standing water.
No worries, we can help you with that. If you keep struggling with toilets that won't flush, standing water after you shower, or smelly sinks, then you may have a drain blockage or clogged sewer line. Pipe Wrench can get your drains flowing again in no time with our $99 drain cleaning offer, and if we can't open your drain, the visit is free. You can also get a free camera inspection of your sewer line to help us easily pinpoint the source of the clog and suggest the fastest and most affordable solution. When we identify the problem, we provide the best option, ranging from drain cabling, hydrojetting, spot repair, or even sewer line replacement if needed. So don't ignore the signs of a clogged drain or sewer line before it turns into a costly problem. Call the plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench today at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We're presented by Junk Beyond, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists. One text says that the Heisman is the Hype Award, not the Heisman. It should be the Hypeman.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly.
I mean, if you look at the odds, a lot of it does go by record. Mendoza unbeaten. Simpson's a one-loss team, but they've won 5 straight in the SEC, and he's playing really well, don't get me wrong. Joey Sayin, is he really the third best player in college football?
No.
No, but he's quarterback of unbeaten Ohio State.
He's not even the fourth or fifth best player on his own team.
Mm-hmm. If Tennessee had pulled out the win against Georgia instead of losing in overtime, then Joey Aguilar would be higher in the Heisman odds in the talk. But they didn't,
But
and
that's
he
silly.
isn't. Yeah.
That's still silly.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of silliness in college football, and the structure and the narrative around the Heisman Award is silly. I'm not saying Joey should win the Heisman. I don't think that, actually. But he should be higher up, I think, in the conversation.
Because Jalen Hyatt won the Blitnikoff because of his performance, not who was the better receiver.
Mm-hmm.
The best receiver was Marvin Harrison Jr. in college football.
Right.
Last year, the best receiver, Jeremiah Smith. I don't care who won the Blitnikoff. He's still the best receiver in the country. I don't care what his numbers say, but you should be rewarding the performance. And some of these quarterbacks on this list, they have not had the best performances. They just so happen to play quarterback on some of the teams who have the best records. And so the Heisman has lost credibility a long time ago. We already know that. But lately, it's been more flagrant, it's been more blatant that it's not about who actually is playing the best, who's having the better season. It's about, are you on the right team, playing the right position?
Yeah, a lot of the sport is about marketing. How are you marketed? What is the narrative around you? What kind of coverage can you create for yourself and do you receive? You also have to go win games. If Tennessee loses to Oklahoma, there won't be and shouldn't be any kind of Heisman conversation realistically around Joey because he's going to have to play well for them to go win. But we can zoom out. We could remove Joey from the conversation, and the problems we're talking about with the Heisman still exist.
It's true.
Problems still exist with Tennessee's defense. We're continuing to get texts about Tennessee's defense.
What are some of the texts?
Well, a lot of the texts are about Tim Banks.
Oh.
We had one text asking, can we beat Brent Venables and then hire him to be the defense coordinator? So Tim Banks signed a contract extension, remember, back in January. He has 2 years remaining on his contract after this season. His contract goes through 2027. But we also got a question, hey, what's the difference last year to this year? Last year the defense was one of the best in the nation. This year it is not.
Yeah, some of it's personnel, man. You know, some of it is not. And this is what I will say. There's some money that's going to have to be spent on defense. Period. Like, you can't continue to do what we've been doing going into next year. Like, next year, something has to change. And I'm not sitting here calling for Tim Banks' job like other people are doing, but money has to be spent. So maybe some of that buyout money you're getting back from Tony Vitello, I don't know, man, but we're going to be going into year 6, and you look around and you're like, dang, look what Indiana doing. And you should be in that same conversation. I feel like we should be a top 10 team, top 7 or 8 team in the playoff conversation. And we are too far along in this tenure to have one side of the football so bad. And last year offense was bad. Like, during the offseason, this past offseason, we looked in the mirror and we handled the stuff on offense. Something Kelsey Pope said, hey, we looked in the mirror, we fixed what needed to be fixed. Well, that's what we're going to have to do this offseason coming up. And there's some money that has to be spent. Evaluation has to be better. You got to get in that transfer portal. Like, the defense can't be this bad next year. You're going to have a first-time starting quarterback, more than likely. You're not going to have Joey Aguilar, who is experienced and poised leading the offense, you're going to have some growing pains at quarterback next year. You can't afford to put out a defense like we're seeing this year, next year. So you got to fix it. It is so mandatory. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. But I know that it's worse than just, oh, McCoy's hurt and Rick Gibson's hurt. No, this is a different level of not good, and it's one thing for Alabama to do what they did, all the athletes that they have, and Ty Simpson, who is great as he is this year playing quarterback position. I mean, you can have a bad game or a bad couple of drives or a bad half, but for Kentucky to do what they did against us, that raises a lot of red flags, and change has to come. You playing the wrong players, or you get the wrong folks teaching them. I don't know, but change has to come. You can't do what we're doing defensively next year. As far as this year, I don't know what you do to fix it. I just don't know, man.
Yeah, at this point, when fundamentals continue to come up in conversation, why should I expect the fundamentals to improve?
I mean, the screen pass, and how many times did we talk Georgia Week about, hey, don't let Gunnar Stockton be able to throw screen passes and beat you, put pressure on the quarterback. That was the same exact play.
Yeah.
I mean, and
remember 3rd and 7 to Zachariah Branch. Watch for number 1 over there. Trips to the left.
And I mean, fundamentally, we're jumping inside. We gave the receiver just a clear path up the sideline. It's bad. So I don't know what you do to fix it now. I mean, Colton Hood, what's his status going to be? I guess we'll wait till Wednesday.
Look for the availability report.
We'll wait till Wednesday. But he came out during the game, and when he came out, you had a walk-on in, and so you either playing a walk-on or a true freshman corner. Like, that is not ideal at all.
Maybe McCoy will play this week. We'll come back. 865-656-9900 is how you can join us. We have 90 minutes to go on the show. If Swain makes it, I'll stop. We'll continue. 865-656-9900. A lot of messages coming in. We'll open them up when we come back right here on Josh and Swain.
Touchdown, Big Orange! We now have a way for you to watch Tennessee play on TV and listen to Mike Keith's broadcast at the same time, synced up. Here's what you do. On your TV, at kickoff, pause the game. We'll be delaying the radio broadcast behind the kickoff, so when we reach kickoff with Mike saying, here we go, all you have to do is unpause your TV. You'll have visual of the game and Mike married up to it. It's very simple. Once again, pause your TV, and then on 99.1 The Sports Animal over the air, when Mike announces kickoff, here we go. Release your pause on TV, and you can watch it and hear Mike at the same time. We appreciate you listening and enjoy the game. Go Vols!
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
LSU has fired head football coach Brian Kelly after the team's 49-25 loss to Texas A&M at home on Saturday. Kelly is owed more than $54 million in buyout money and finishes his LSU tenure with a 34-14 record and was halfway through his 4th season. Frank Wilson, the team's associate head coach, will take over as the interim. LSU next faces Alabama in Tuscaloosa next weekend. Tennessee moved up 3 spots to number 14 in this week's AP Top 25 poll after Saturday's win at Kentucky. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia remain in the top 5 spots in that order. Other SEC teams in the rankings, Ole Miss is up to number 7, Vanderbilt moves up to number 9, Tennessee's next opponent, Oklahoma, dropped to number 18, Missouri fell to number 19, Texas is up to number 20. Monday Night Football tonight, the Kansas City Chiefs welcome the Washington Commanders. Kickoff is set for 8:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Average Amy's. Our coffee has caffeine and our muffins are cooked.
You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Cumulus Digital outperforms industry benchmarks by over 25%. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
Okay, football fans, what's the best play for broken glass?
Instant Glass!
High quality glass at low prices.
Instant Glass!
And the fastest service possible?
Instant Glass!
For broken glass, fog glass, tempered glass, Instant Glass is the best play. Almost all replacements happen the same day, so call 567-4555. Instant Glass can measure, manufacture, and install faster than a Hail Mary play. So call Instant Glass first so you can get it fast. 567-4555. Online at instaglass.com. That's INSTI glass.com.
Don't be haunted by the old stains in your carpet. Call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning and get 3 rooms clean for only $119. Mention me, Tyler Ivinson, the Sports Animal, and schedule online, ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather. It's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered Beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric Marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronaknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronaknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Do you have dents, dings, or damage to your ride? Have you been waiting months to get your repair because all the body shops are on wait? Get by the all-new Dents and Detail in West Knoxville for immediate help today. You don't have to go where your insurance company says. Already famous in the heart of Maryville, Dents and Detail has added their newest location just off the I-40 Walker Springs exit, past Sam's Club. Veteran-owned and the area's #1 expert for over 20 years. If you need your ride repaired and detailed, Dents and Detail is your place at Big Orange Country.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. We're the boss always in your court, where you have over 350 new Nissans to choose from. 16 certified salespeople to answer your questions. 4 certified finance managers. 3 certified appraisers to help you with the smoothest Nissan purchase ever. And did I mention 4 professional detailers? Ow! Ted Russell Nissan with a lifetime warranty on Kingston Pike.
Ted Russell Nissan. We got it going on.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just 1 pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
We'll keep the rain gear ready for today as we continue to see on and off downpours throughout much of our Monday. And this will continue to bring in unsettled weather through the next couple of days, but finally drier weather returns just in time for Halloween. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important, life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
CARD. That's CARD. CARD.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Chip texted earlier and said, just think how you would feel today if you're a Kentucky football and Chicago Bears fan. Talk about making better life choices. You were not one of those, though. You're not a Kentucky football fan.
Bears ought to be ashamed of themselves. Lamar Jackson doesn't play. You have 2 drives where you kick field goals and you had an opportunity to go 14-0. Instead, you kicked those raggedy field goals, made it 6-0. Ravens go and score. It's 7-6. You did all that work and to be losing, and then it was over from there. The Bears make me so sick right now. Their defense, ugh. Oh, my gosh. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we won't. I was just reading the text box. 865-656-9900. As I read some of the details on Josh Elander's contract, there are big incentives, big opportunity. This is a team that can win big right away. He is taking over a program that is in excellent shape. Josh Elander announced as the head coach on Saturday, and the response, the cool video Tennessee put out, the players, you could tell, were just thrilled that Elander got the job. It was no secret. They wanted him to get the job.
Yep.
Every former player that I think has a social media account voiced.
They wanted him to have a job.
And if they didn't, they signed up to voice that support for Josh Elander to get the job, and then fans as well. So it was a resounding hooray from everybody.
Yes.
So he was introduced earlier today. Josh Elander will not make nearly as much money as Tony Vitello initially.
Not yet?
Yeah, not yet. But there will be big incentives that are included in his contract. So it's $1 million per season, $500 in the base, $500 in supplemental pay.
$500?
Excuse me, $500,000.
Well, I said, Elander, man, you need to go get another job. You're getting robbed.
Excuse me, $500,000. I guess I'm comparing it to these football buyout numbers, and it seems so small. Excuse me, $500,000 in base, $500,000 in supplemental pay. But then I read from the bonus structure, $20,000 for SEC tournament appearance, $40,000 for a regional appearance, $60,000 if they host an NCAA regional, $80,000 if they can get an SEC regular season or tournament championship, and then more incentives, $100,000 for NCAA super regional appearances, $120,000 hosting super regional, $160,000 College World Series championship series appearance, $200,000 if they win the title. So it can keep on climbing for Josh Elander. But there are some savings there right away that can be reinvested. Plus, they're getting the buyout.
Reinvested where? Are we talking about that money we save reinvested back in baseball, or are we going to address the Tennessee defense in football?
Well, some of that's up to Danny White, who is the director of athletics for the University of Tennessee. Tennessee also gets $3 million back in Tony Vitello's buyout of his contract.
Yeah. Man, I'm happy for Elander, man. Heard nothing but great things about him. I've never met him before. But, man.
Players love him.
Oh, they love him. They love him. And
a lot of people around UT love him, too.
For sure. So I'm happy for him. And we've seen, if you win, you're going to get taken care of. You're going to make a lot of money as a coach. And Tony Vitello, that happened with him. Happened with Rick Barnes. Happened with Josh Heupel. So Kim Caldwell, go ahead and get you an SEC title. Go ahead and get you a Final Four run, and you'll be getting paid. So I don't think if you are Danny White, you have any problems with paying your coaches who win at a high level. That's why you are here. Good thing that's not. He's only making $500, man. That was good. I thought he was coaching at some middle school or something.
He needs some serious incentives. His wife and girls were there. They probably said, "Nah, you need to do a little better than that."
I know that's right.
Yep. So $1 million annually on a 5-year contract for Josh Elander.
You can always root for a girl dad of 3.
That's right.
Yeah, we got to stick
Look at
together.
you over there.
We got to stick together, Elander.
Yeah, so he's kind of representing Josh and Swain. You're a girl dad of 3.
Yeah.
Now I'm a Josh.
Yep.
So how about that?
I like the tie-in.
PJ in Maryville says, what do we do if Vandy gets into the SEC championship game before we get back to it? Arch Manning in concussion protocol.
Who?
At Texas.
Vandy?
Yeah. So right now Texas A&M and Alabama lead the way in the SEC. They're both unbeaten in conference play.
If they get in before we get in, then that means they would have beaten us.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's a good idea to lose to Vanderbilt. People don't handle that well around here.
No, they don't.
So.
No, they don't. If Diego Pavia is celebrating on the field at Neyland Stadium.
And listen, Josh Heupel has been great here at Tennessee. We understand what he did, taking over this program and how healthy it is. But I think about the coaches before him that lost to Vanderbilt. It's a rough week after. So I don't care how good Vanderbilt is. You just can't lose to Vanderbilt if you're a Tennessee football coach. But they are good. They are disciplined. Man, they got a lot of confidence. And Vanderbilt better be ready to pay Clark Lee and give him what he needs to continue. Because if I'm Clark Lee, I might get up out of there. Because I don't know if you can replicate this year at Vanderbilt because Diego ain't going to be there forever.
Yeah, he's continuing the long-term conversations or talk around the program, but how much is his name being mentioned with these jobs? Because I would think he would be a guy that a lot of these programs want to talk to. If I'm Penn State, I want to talk to Clark Lee. I know that they hired their last coach from there, and I'm in the weird world of college sports. That's probably something they wouldn't want to do. But
we hired a coach. We hired an AD and the head coach from Central Florida.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah, I'm saying in the weird world that is college sports, they look at it and say, well, our last coach came from Vandy. By the way, James Franklin overall was successful, just didn't get them all the way there. So they might look at it and say, we can't hire another guy from Vandy.
Well, this is what we're going to see, Josh.
Whether he's qualified or not.
You got a lot of really good jobs open, and I don't see a lot of elite coaches available.
I'm right there with you.
And I'm like, there's about to be some upset,
there are going to be more
disappointed fan bases in administration because – you got Lane Kiffin, who I think should be number one on the list for any head coach. What he's doing at Ole Miss, you're going to have Summerall, you're going to have Alex Golish.
Yeah.
You got James Franklin available. And I told you this during one of the breaks. If I'm LSU, I'm talking to Joe Brady, the offense coordinator, Buffalo Bills, who was the OC when LSU won it in 19 under Joe Burrow and Orgeron. I'm talking to him too. But Marcus Freeman he's a name that's going to be talked about. Marcus Freeman is an Ohio State alum. I don't know if Marcus Freeman leaves Notre Dame for any of these jobs. I mean, he has it made. The only thing that's a problem for him is academically, is he able to get the kids he wants in? Probably can get anybody he want to get in Florida, man. They don't take academics that serious down there.
Not at Florida?
Nah. They don't care about higher learning down there. Urban Meyer.
He's available, by the way. We'll come back.
He don't need to be coaching. Just need to stick to those podcasts.
Yeah, I've got a number that's going to keep growing, by the way, that it just blows my mind when I look at it. But I think most people are just looking at it and they keep on moving. We'll give you that number, see if it surprises you when we come back. 865-656-9900 as it's Oklahoma week for Tennessee. Big week coming up in college football. We move into November. They remember what you do in November, and they will this year for sure. We continue right here. October comes to a close this week on Josh and Swain.
Caller 9 to 656-WINS gets to make your best guess at the Tennessee final score this week. If yours is a guess chosen and it's correct, you can pick any Ford or Lincoln on the Ted Russell lot up to $75,000. Caller 9 right now, 656-9467. From Ted Russell Ford and 99.1, The Sports Animal.
A.G. Hines Company. For more than 100 years, since great-grandfather Albert Hines first opened the doors back in 1920, the best construction companies East Tennessee have used their building materials. But when it comes to your do-it-yourself projects, they're also the best first stop you can make thanks to their prices, selection of tools, and their experience. Visit their century-old business on Hines Street in downtown Knoxville. For 4 generations, they've been the area's most trusted supplier with building materials and tools. A.G. Hines Company. Building materials since anyone can remember.
The air's cool and the colors are bright. Crisp mornings, golden leaves, and road trips calling your name. And it's the perfect time to fall into a new Kia at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville. Hey folks, it's Jake, and right now enjoy 0% interest financing up to $6,000 over KBB value for your trade and big KFA bonus cash on top of that. Plus, every new Kia is backed by our 200,000-mile warranty, built for family road trips and fall adventures. But hurry, these harvest savings disappear when October ends. Fall into a new Kia at Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
Are you ready to find your new favorite pizza joint? Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizzeria in Bearden is serving up the hottest, freshest pizza in the game. The pizza dough is handmade and perfected in-house every day. Plus, they serve unique fresh salads, sandwiches on homemade breads, and calzones. Score big by bringing in a fresh pizza pie, their new buffalo chicken dip, and some smoking hot wings to your tailgate. You can't lose with Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizzeria in Bearden. Ramp the pep at Sergeant Pepperoni's or order online at sergeantpepperonis.com.
It's another Ted Russell Tuesday with Josh and Swain live from Ted Russell Lincoln on the corner of Kingston Pike and Walker Springs. Experience their beautiful vitrine along with a great selection of vehicles and financing offers. Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, home for luxury. Who's ready for sunshine? McGee-Tyson Airport has nonstop flights to Key West. Leave the layovers behind and head straight to the island life. Colorful streets, crystal blue water, and unforgettable island sunsets. Pack the flip-flops, grab your sunglasses, and let the fun begin. Knoxville to Key West nonstop. Your ticket to paradise is just one flight away. Find out more at flyknoxville.com.
Gents, they know what to do at 247-5092.
Fall in Tennessee means cool nights, cozy homes, and the roar of Tennessee football. Gent Heating and Cooling, a GE-authorized HVAC pro, keeps your home game day ready with reliable HVAC service and expert maintenance. Locally owned and family operated, Gent is proud to serve our neighbors. And yes, we bleed orange.
Call on Gent.
Stay comfortable all season. Call Gent Heating and Cooling today and go Falls.
Hey Knoxville, did you know that you don't have to be in law enforcement to join Knoxville Law Enforcement Federal Credit Union? You just have to live, work, worship, or attend school in Knox County. They're eager to serve you with mobile banking, tap and go debit cards, ATMs, and more. New car rates as low as 4.99% for up to 72 months. Mention you heard about it on The Sports Animal. They're proud to serve our heroes, along with all Knox County citizens. Come see them at 501 East Summit Hill Drive or call 522-3900. Catch all the game day live programming with The Sports Animal live from Zool Beer Company on 5th Avenue. Be a part of the action before and after the game and enjoy your favorite beers, ciders, and sours with Zool Beer Company at 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain's here. I'm Josh Ford, and we say hello to Joe, who heard the sound a moment ago. The chance to score Ford from Ted Russell Ford. Hey, Joe, thank you for calling in. What is your score prediction for Tennessee-Oklahoma on Saturday night?
I've got Tennessee 38, Oklahoma 31.
38-31, Tennessee. That'd be a big win at home, Jason Swain.
Man, I think if you can hold Oklahoma 31.
You got a chance there. That score sounds like something you might need on Saturday.
Well,
a little higher scoring than projected, but look at Tennessee's offense, and OU's defense was gotten a little bit this past weekend by Ole Miss. So, Joe, we got you down 38-31 Tennessee. We appreciate you listening and calling in and wish you good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Hope you
Joe.
win, Joe.
Joe says Tennessee wins 38-31 against Oklahoma. Keep listening for your chance to give score predictions this week. We will take them all week long. We'll draw one of those score predictions at random on Friday. The person whose score we draw will automatically win a free oil change from Ted Russell Ford and a $50 gift card to Buddy's Barbecue. And if their score is absolutely right at the end of the game Saturday night, they'll win a brand-new Ford vehicle valued up to $75,000 from Ted Russell Ford. It's your chance to score a Ford from Ted Russell Ford.
I hope it happens, and I would be shocked and happy and all those emotions. But 38 against Oklahoma after what Ole Miss did to them at home, I'm guessing they're going to have a better performance defensively. I do think the team that gets to 30 first has probably the best chance to win. But I got a lot of respect for the Oklahoma defense. It's going to take us probably having our Georgia offensive performance to be able to do that against Oklahoma's defense.
Yeah, OU's defense is better than Georgia's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, so some numbers I teased at the end of the last segment. You're probably starting to see some of this float out when you see James Franklin get fired and Brian Kelly fired. And not all buyouts are structured the same. You can have mitigated buyouts, things like that. But Front Office Sports shared with Brian Kelly's firing and his $53 million buyout. Kelly, James Franklin's close to $50 million. Billy Napier is only at $21.2 million. Mike Gundy's only $15 million. Sam Pittman, $10 million. The buyouts now of coaches have piled up to $169 million. There are more firings that will happen.
Oh, there's one on the plains loading up.
Tennessee might have played against one this past weekend up in Lexington. We got a question in the text box.
You think that he really going to fire Mark Stoops? I mean, I guess you might as well now. I mean,
there will be some schools that I'm sure make the decision, hey, that's a lot of jobs that are already open out there. Maybe it's in our best interest to just sit tight. But what they're really doing is probably just delaying the inevitable, and they'll do it next year. For a lot of those cases.
Yeah,
I think we were asked, do you think schools will quit negotiating huge buyout numbers since they seem to cut loose coaches so quickly these days? And my guess is no, that Jimmy Sexton and the power agents are going to continue to negotiate the same kind of structures in their next coaches' contracts. Like Lane Kiffin's negotiating power that he's about to take on, we're going to see a crazy amount of money spent in buying out coaches, hiring coaches, and retaining coaches. Because we will see a lot of coaches that are coveted that get new deals, which will include huge buyout numbers because they have the negotiating power, especially if another school wants to steal them away.
Yeah, Jimmy Sexton's about to tear it up this offseason. Like, did you see that Sarkisian to the Titans smoke?
Yeah.
And when I first saw that, I was like, oh, man, look at Sarkisian, man. They're not having a good season. He just wants to be told that he's appreciated and they don't want him to go and he's loved. But if I'm Texas Longhorns, I'm like, you really want to go to the Titans? Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead to the Titans then. If you think that job's better than the job you have today, go ahead. But Jimmy Sexton's about to get guys raises. He's about to get his clients some big-time contracts. And if I'm a college administrator, I don't get excited dealing with agents like Jimmy
No, I
Sexton.
wouldn't think so.
Because you're about to come out of the pockets a lot.
There's also an issue here. We're out of time this hour, but there's an issue with the amount we hear about, we got to figure out expenses. We got to figure out, we got these costs of having to pay the players when it doesn't compare to these costs. But also, it's odd. We hear about, how much have we heard about what players are making during the season? And people are bothered by it. People don't bat an eye at these buyout numbers. They may screenshot them, share them in text groups. $53 million to Brian Kelly? Okay, who's next?
No,
they don't bat an eye.
I think somebody's batting an eye.
Who? Because the word is that down in Baton Rouge, the booster said, no problem, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, well, it only takes one or two.
That's the point. But in conversation, people just accept the 10, 20, $30+ million buyout numbers, but they hear an athlete's making $50,000 and people lose their minds.
Yeah, well.
But we're out of time. Hour number 2, 865-656-9900 if you'd like to join us on Josh and Swain.
What's up, guys? David Pollack here, former Georgia Bulldog, former analyst with College Game Day, and host of my new show, See Ball, Get Ball. I'm a defensive lineman. That's why that's the name. You see the ball, you go get it. We're going to dive deep into college football. We're going to break down film. We'll have bold takes, real conversations with the biggest names in the sport every single week. If you eat, sleep, and breathe college football like I do, man, I promise you, See Ball, Get Ball is for you. So do me a favor. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford and Ted Russell Lincoln. Ted Russell Ford is your super dealer with locations on Parkside Drive and Kingston Pike. Kingston Pike at Walker Springs Road. Right next door at the Kingston Pike location, you can find Ted Russell Lincoln, which is where we will be for tomorrow's show. We'll be out there from 12 until 3. Great savings to take advantage of, low interest rates to take advantage of as they close out the month of October. If you're looking for a brand new Ford truck, you can find low interest rates and many different combinations to fit exactly what you need in a truck with the Ford F-Series. They're Super Duty trucks, which you can shop online. You can check out the inventory, close to 500 vehicles in stock, which you can see at tedrussellford.net. If you are looking for an SUV, a large family SUV, you're not beating the Ford Expedition or the Ford Explorer if you don't need quite as much space. Shop at tedrussellford.net for Ted Russell Lincoln. Easy to remember, tedrusselllincoln.net. We'll be at the Lincoln location tomorrow from 12 until 3, and every day you can shop at your super dealer, Ted Russell Ford.
This has been a paid announcement.
The crisp breeze, the smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the pride of the Southland. It's the best time of year, tailgate time. Whether you're heading to G10 for the game or hosting at home, Big Kahuna Wings is the best choice for your game day spread. Get a tailgate pack or come see us in person and watch the game at our Farragut or Murrayville location or at our franchise location at Westtown. Big flavor, big friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you, even if pills have failed. Our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Is your financial advisor improving their own financial future more than yours? This is Eric Ainge from The Eric Ainge Show on 99.1 The Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show with Jerry Goodman and Megan Hubbard from Tennessee Wealth Management. You need to learn how this 2% improvement from lower fees and avoiding mutual funds may materially improve your financial future. For the first 9 months of 2025, the 210 accounts the team manages averaged a net return of 33.2%. That's 3.5 times more than the Dow. Their 5-year track record, guys, 18.3% per year. And that's 7 points more than the Dow. To learn things your advisor will never tell you, listen to the Organized Investor Show every Saturday at 11 a.m. and every Sunday at 9 a.m. on News Talk 98.7. You can also listen to us at theorganizedinvestor.com, on your favorite podcast player, or on my podcast page for The Eric Gaines Show. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with a Sports Minute sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Hope can fade quickly in the NFL. The Cowboys looked like they were turning around their season. Then their shaky defense fell apart against Denver on Sunday in a blowout loss. Now they're 3-4-1. We'll see if they make a trade to help their defense, but if they don't find some answers on that side of the ball, the season will be over soon. I'm Andrew Perloff.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Might have not carried through. Robbie said, come on, man. Josh, you're talking about only $21 million in that one coach's buyout, running through those numbers. I was being sarcastic. It's only $21 million to people who don't care about that part of the spending, but then get upset about other parts of the spending. Yeah, $21 million for Billy Napier, $50 million for James Franklin, $53 million for Brian Kelly, and then they'll just go and give it to the next coach. And some of these coaches that are going to get hired are going to be in over their heads because the expectations are going to be higher than what they're realistically going to be able to accomplish. So in 3 years, 4 years, we'll be talking about these same schools or the next round of schools that are paying crazy amounts of money. They're going to be sitting there in that 7-5 to 9-3 range.
Sign me up.
Yeah, and they'll get crazy buyout numbers, but something's got to give because they're the coaches at the best schools, they're not going to be able to stack the talent the way maybe those fans expect them to be able to do. And like one of these coaches, like if Lane goes to LSU, my guess is that he'll win at a high level. I don't know that though. It's a risk. It's going to be a risk for anybody. So it's just there's a balance issue here, and I don't think enough schools or fan bases or boosters have come to the realization that it's a new world of college football and college athletics.
Well, this is what's happening, Josh. Because of the new world of college football, college athletics, mediocre coaches are being exposed. Good coaches are being revealed. Kurt Cinetti is a good football coach.
We got a text about him, by the way. Could he be up for any of these jobs? He just got a new deal from Indiana at $11.6 million a year.
Yeah, and
fully
his buyout is $90 million if he gets fired by Indiana. But
it's fully guaranteed deal.
But that's what we've seen over the last couple of years. Coaches that won because they had all the talent and no one else had the talent. Okay, cool. But now that talent is more evenly distributed, these coaches that used to win at a high level, they're not winning. Like, Kirby's still a good coach, but some of these other coaches, man, are getting exposed of being average coaches that were propped up because they had a lot of talent around them. And so if you can coach, you can coach. And I think it shows during this time more because the talent is spread out amongst a bunch of different football programs.
So we'll see what happens at Florida State. Huge buyout there for Mike Norvell. We'll see what happens at Auburn. They got to win this past weekend against Arkansas.
They can't do anything to Mike Norvell. That's more money than Brian Kelly's buyout.
Yeah, it's an obscene amount. They may be one of the schools that says, I guess we just got to sit tight here. But if they keep losing.
You know what they could do? They can find calls.
North Carolina's been digging.
They can find calls, man.
They were close this past weekend. North Carolina against Virginia.
They can plant some crab legs in Mike Norvell's office and say he stole them. And can him for calls or something. I mean, that's the only way you can get out of it. But Florida State will have to pay Norvell more than LSU paying Kelly. But all it takes is a booster or two to say, I got it.
That's right.
And it's done. Because a name we haven't mentioned that needs to be in the conversation, that needs to be on his P's and Q's, is Michigan's head coach.
Sherrod Moore?
Because they went out and paid for that quarterback. And, buddy, I know you won a championship when you was with Harbaugh, and you helped hold down the fort when Harbaugh was suspended all those times. But, man, sir, they could be doing better. If you can spend that amount of money on a quarterback, you don't think those same boosters are saying, hey, we can go hire Lane Kiffin. We can go hire this coach. Sherrod Moore is not the guy. So I would be watching him for the next couple of months to see what happens because no one's afraid of Michigan winning a championship with him as head coach. Let's just be honest.
In the text box, Dabo's been exposed, Brian Kelly exposed, James Franklin exposed. Yeah, maybe so, but James Franklin was in the college football playoff semifinal last year.
Yeah.
That's how quickly it can change, too.
It can change quick.
Yeah, this year was a disaster for sure. But
LSU had the lead against Texas A&M at one point.
Yeah, in overtime, when Penn State went up, I don't think anybody was thinking James Franklin is going to be fired in 2 weeks. The thought then was, man, they might pull out a huge win here, climb up to top couple of spots in the polls. So it changes so quickly. We just it's not the NFL yet, but
it's close. It's getting there.
It's close.
It's getting there.
It's close. Like we if you tried to bring up this conversation of Mike Tomlin's been exposed, John Harbaugh's been exposed, you'd sound crazy, right? I'm not saying this text is crazy because there's some truth in that. Brian Kelly, I think that's true because of the way he managed that situation.
Oh, yeah.
The way people are dancing down in Baton Rouge and around the country, his former players, what people are saying about him, what former coaches who worked for him have said about him.
It was never a fit. The moment he was hired, I know I said, I was like, I don't know about that. Yeah, culturally, I don't think that's going to work. That just, that ain't going to work. And then he had the quote of the decade when he was introduced at the basketball game, and he tried to, fake his accent. I was like, oh, yeah, that ain't going to work.
Yeah, yeah. So Brian Kelly, I think, for sure. Ryan Smith is the owner of the Utah Jazz. He said, at this rate, college payouts will surpass the NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL combined. The NCAA is 100% professional sports now, just without investing in a proper front office.
Does he have a college team that he roots for?
I believe BYU. 8-0.
Didn't they get the number one basketball player?
Yep.
How much they pay him?
Ton of money. A.J. DeBonsa. But he's saying it's professional.
No, yeah.
So he's not denying it.
It is. I don't think anyone is denying it. I mean,
well, some are either denying it or don't want to accept it fully.
Well, you just lying to yourself if you're doing that.
Yeah, in college basketball, one of the big topics of the last week was players from the G League now going to college basketball.
I'm such a hypocrite. hypocrite. You want to know why?
I would love to know why.
Last week, I was like, oh, my gosh, man, this is terrible. We got these pro players come back to college, man. That ain't fair. Then I saw one that's coming back to college, and Tennessee is in the top 5. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Rick Barnes can use that experience.
Yeah, it's weird to me to see a G League guy going to college because they're playing in a pro league. But I do ask, what's the difference in playing professionally internationally versus in the U.S.? Ethan Berg's 23-year-old sophomore from Tennessee who's been playing pro ball for 4 years. I don't have an issue with him being at Tennessee, but it is odd, right?
I mean, it's basically the same thing. You're playing pro ball. Pro ball's pro ball, whether it's in another country or if it's here. At least in some cases, if it's here, you know how old the guy is. Like how old he really is. So it's just different, man. It's just weird. But at the end of the day, as long as Tennessee gets the good one, I'm good.
Yeah, that's the ultimate. Do you win or not?
The pressure to win and the willingness to do whatever it takes and to cross certain lines, it's at all-time high now. Like, you're firing coaches willing to give them $50 million to go away because they can't even get into the 12-team playoff. Penn State was a Final Four team. LSU should have been in the playoffs the last 2 years, honestly, with that talent. But
yeah, blew it on defense with a Heisman winner and a should-have-been Biletnikoff winner 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I get it if you're LSU because there's too much talent down there. I mean, Ed Orgeron won. And if Brian Kelly can't get to the college football playoff, he don't need to be the head coach anymore anyways. But, like, the pressure and the willingness to do whatever it takes to win, like, again, it's at an all-time high. And I'm just glad that I'm sitting here as a Tennessee fan, and we don't have to go through that right now.
You're not a part of that conversation.
We do not have to go through that right now.
Yeah, it's a mess out there.
It's a hot mess. Imagine trying to hire a coach. Imagine if you are Arkansas and you are trying to find a coach, and LSU and Florida is looking for a coach at the same time you are. Penn State, probably Auburn. Good luck, buddy. Good luck finding a coach that is going to go there and win that Florida and LSU doesn't get first. Good luck. This is not the best time unless you are a top 5 job to be looking for a coach. Poor Virginia Tech.
Yeah, you have these other jobs, and they're power conference jobs like Virginia Tech, UCLA. People just laughing at the idea of them getting a big-time coach.
If I'm Shane Beamer, I'd think about going to Virginia Tech because that was hot garbage against Alabama. That was not good. His coaching scared. His players looked uncoached and undisciplined at times. I thought Lenore Sellers liked Shane Beamer. It don't seem like it. He don't seem like he likes his head coach. My goodness. Whew. If I'm Shane Beamer, man, I think about it. Now, ain't nothing wrong with getting that buyout if you get fired, but they coming after you next, buddy.
Mark says Ed Orgeron to Arkansas. What do you think about that one?
I don't think Arkansas will do that one.
Any John Gruden talk out there? He said that he would love to coach in the SEC.
I'm sure he does. I remember when he was in the NFL, he was too good for college.
Mm-hmm. When he was at ESPN.
But now he ain't got no job in the NFL. Now he's open to the idea. It's funny how that stuff works out, huh? But it is more pro now than it was when groomers was going on around here. So
much more.
Somebody might give him an opportunity. If Bobby Petrino is a head coach at a school, John Gruden could be a head coach at a school.
Arkansas still looking for its first win with Bobby Petrino as the interim coach. Might get it this week. Arkansas and Mississippi State will play.
That's the best winless team in the country. That's the best Power 4 winless team in the country, Josh. You better put some respect on their name.
Would you rank Arkansas or Mississippi State higher? Or Kentucky? Which one would you?
Well, let's just go Arkansas and Mississippi State because the damn sure ain't Kentucky.
No, it is not. No, it is not. Our thought at the beginning of last week was that Kentucky's not good. Our thought was, I think it was solidified this past weekend. Oklahoma's good. Oklahoma's coming to town this Saturday. We'll talk more about that game as we move forward this afternoon and this week. Tennessee versus OU, a 7:30 kickoff Saturday night, a night game, the first at home this season for Tennessee. And Tennessee will wear the black dark mode uniforms this weekend. Jason Swain's here, VFL. I'm Josh Ward on Josh and Swain.
What would a quick $1,000 do for you?
Show me the money.
Get great seats for a game, pay off a debt, have a super date night with our 5K a day contest. Listen all day for 5 different words to text in for 5 chances to win $1,000 every single weekday with our announcements of the national keywords. It's money when you could use it the most.
And I'm $1,000 richer.
Complete details at 991thesportsanimal.com. Please don't text and drive. 5K a day from 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Are you noticing cracks in your walls, moisture in your crawl space, water in your basement, bowing basement walls, or sunken concrete in your driveway or sidewalk? If so, these are classic signs of foundation and settlement issues. You need a local repair team that can solve the problem with a lasting solution. United Structural Systems. USS has been repairing homes in Tennessee for 30 years. For peace of mind, schedule your free estimate today with a visit to USSTN.com/Knoxville. Go Vols!
Who's ready for sunshine? McGee Tyson Airport has nonstop flights to Key West. Leave the layovers behind and head straight to the island life. Colorful streets, crystal blue water, and unforgettable island sunsets. Pack the flip-flops, grab your sunglasses, and let the fun begin. Knoxville to Key West nonstop. Your ticket to paradise is just one flight away. Find out more at flyknoxville.com.
Okay, football fans, what's the best play for broken glass?
Instant Glass!
High quality glass at low prices.
Instant Glass!
And the fastest service possible?
Instant Glass!
For broken glass, fog glass, tempered glass, Instant Glass is the best play. Almost all replacements happen the same day, so call 567-4555. Instant Glass can measure, manufacture, and install faster than a Hail Mary play. So call Instant Glass first so you can get it fast. 567-4555. Online at instaglass.com. That's INSTI glass.com.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
While your team dominates the field, make your next big win off the field at Yardley Flats Apartments. In the Old City and steps away from game day action, Yardley Flats brings you stylish apartments, modern finishes, and a vibe that's always in season. Game day, you're already downtown. Weeknight, you're just a walk away from the Old City's best bars, bites, and buns. So whether you're tailgating or streaming the game from your couch, do it from Yardley Flats. Schedule your tour today at yardleyflats.com. Yardley Flats Apartments. Laugh loud. Live local. Love Vols.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather, it's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric Marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
I never thought building a custom home would be this easy. When Red Door Homes built our house last year, they made the process simple. We picked from their 30-plus floor plans, customized it how we wanted, and they built it right on our land. The construction time was quick, and their 10-year warranty gave us total confidence. If you're thinking about building a home, do what we did. Go to reddoorhomestn.com and visit their showroom right off Paper Mill in Kingston Pike. You won't regret it.
Red Door Homes, home building as it should be.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1 The Sports Animal free anytime, anywhere.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900 to join us next to VFL Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward. We say hello to Jacob on Josh and Swain. Hey, Jacob, thanks for hanging on with us. Good afternoon. What's on your mind?
All right, no problem, guys. Just a couple of quick ones for you. First off, with the way that Joey Aguilar has fit Josh Heupel's system, do you think that with every game that goes by, he's moving up draft boards? And number two, in the time that Kirk Cignetti has been at Indiana, how many winning teams has he beat? Y'all have a good one.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'd have to tally up the number, but I know he went and took it to Oregon on the road just a few weeks ago.
Well, last year that was a criticism that he had, was that his schedule wasn't all that great, and that's why they were on the road with one loss in the college football playoff last year. Remember, they went to Notre Dame. They lost their game to Ohio State. But, I mean, this year, I don't know how much you can criticize that schedule when they went on the road and played Oregon the way they did.
And they're destroying teams. I know Illinois is not a great team. I'm not going to make that case. But they beat Illinois, which is a quality team, 63-10.
Yeah. That was an impressive win by them, because Illinois was considered a team this year that could make a playoff run. So,
right. Illinois beat South Carolina in a bowl game last year where Beamer's screaming at Bielema on the field.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So
yeah, for sure. Indiana's schedule has been under great criticism. To Jacob's question about Joey Aguilar and his draft stock, I'd be surprised if he is way up draft boards. Maybe he can work himself into getting drafted, but he's helped it for sure this year at Tennessee compared to where he was, how he was viewed after the 24 season.
Yeah, that's going to depend on, I think, too, how he does. Hopefully, he's invited to the combine in Indy with how he does on the grease board. I mean, the good thing is he's been several different programs, and he can kind of learn from each offensive coordinator, each offensive system that he's been in. That can help him, because there's a narrative with Tennessee's offense and the quarterbacks that they have and how prepared they are when they go to the next level. So that's why we need Hendon to do his thing and Joe Milton to do his thing too, so that way they kind of break some of those stereotypes and changes some of the narrative. But the way he's performing, I mean, he should be given an opportunity, and hopefully he gets in one of these college all-star games. I know he was honored by the East-West Shrine for his performance, but like if he can get in the Senior Bowl, the East-West Shrine Bowl, that's going to help his chances out a lot.
He's a great story.
It really is, man.
I think a lot of people have been, I don't know, fascinated is probably too strong. I think a lot of people have noticed, hey, Joey went from App State to UCLA. What happened with the Nico situation? And now he's at Tennessee having success. I know he's not way up there in the Heisman conversation. It's not like he's completely excluded either. He's top 15 in the Heisman odds, so he's not completely out of it. I think people are really impressed and find it to be a cool story outside of Knoxville.
I mean, you add another layer to that story. He came to Tennessee, and he's doing it with a group that was the most criticized group during the offseason. And it's the wide receivers. Mm-hmm. And the wide receivers right now have the top three out of the – they have three receivers out of the top 7 in receiving yards in the SEC. So not only was he behind the 8 ball getting here when he got here in May or June, he's taken a group that was under the microscope, that was criticized fairly, and he's taking them and he's doing something that no other team in the SEC is doing. Staley is a first-year starter. My man's on a heater right now. He got 3 100-yard games in a row. Mike Matthews is doing his thing. Brazel's doing his thing. And Brazel wasn't that great last year except for one play against Alabama. So that's part of Joey's story, too. I think that people need to continue to tell.
Hey, Tina in the YouTube chat wanted to know what was Swain doing while Mike Keith and Ramon Foster were dancing it up in the press box.
None of my business. They always do that. Sometimes I'll dance, move a little bit, but
is it more of a shoulder shake? What are we talking about here?
But I mean, I'm usually either getting my points together for the halftime show or getting my points together for the post game because I'm locked in. I'm locked in. That's what you saw in that clip. I am locked in, researching, looking at drives, writing down, things I can, say. I mean, that's what I'm doing. But and Ramon said this yesterday when I was talking to him. I'm a jokester. Like I crack up, have a good time. But when that game is played, I'm just different. I'm laser focused. Mike Matthews touchdown, I didn't even move. I didn't even flinch. I mean, Ashley Farrell over there, if they pull the video of my reaction to Mike Matthews' touchdown, y'all probably would say, does Swain have a pulse? Because I'm just sitting there. Because I'm so into the game and I'm analyzing the game, sometimes I don't dance or celebrate or anything like that.
We probably have some people saying, why don't you go pull for the Cats if you're not going to celebrate our touchdowns?
I'm sure somebody would say that.
Hey, what are the chances we can get a Ramon Foster versus Jason Swain dance-off?
I don't know.
Throw Mike in there if you want to, but just make it a 3-man battle.
I think I can take Mike.
Take Mike, okay.
Hey, worry about Mike. I think I can take Mike.
Okay.
Yeah. The chances, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire up some NBA young boy and see who moves the best to it.
I don't think I'll be moving, Josh.
What do you think about the catalog of NBA young boy?
I do not have an opinion because I don't listen.
It was playing on the loudspeaker, if I understand correctly, there at Kroger Field Saturday. Was that pregame? And Ramon took video of you.
Ashley took a video of Ramon taking a video of me.
That's right.
It was two videos going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Ashley was taking a video of Ramon, taking a video of me.
I watched both videos multiple times, just letting it loop through.
I was trying to figure out what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's more than anything. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to hip-hop. I try not to down the newer generation's music because I was young at one point, and I hated when people did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I was trying to listen. I was trying to understand. I just couldn't. And they caught me looking like that, and they started recording. So it was good. It was a cool moment. It was fun. They make it fun up there. But I'm sorry, I just don't always celebrate like that. I'm locked in.
Now, when Josh Elander was announced as the head coach, you fired up about that one?
I'm trying to think, where was I? What was I doing when I found out? I was pretty happy.
It was earlier in the day, so you probably had your driver taking you somewhere.
That was good. That was good. Actually, no, you know what? I was driving.
Okay.
I was driving to Lexington. And because I'm a responsible driver, I wasn't on my phone on social media. I was actually watching the Ole Miss Oklahoma game.
Derek asked in the text box, why does Jason Swain hate the Vols and Mike Matthews? Derek, we don't have an answer. We're trying to get one. 865-656-9900. We have an attaboy to hand out coming up thanks to Native Design. We have 30 minutes to go on today's show. Every day it's presented by Junk Be Gone, online at junkbegone.biz as we continue on Josh and Swain.
And I'm $1,000 richer.
Your chance to win $1,000 is just minutes away. It's 5K a day on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
Hey, Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
LSU has fired head football coach Brian Kelly after the team's 49-25 loss to Texas A&M at home on Saturday. Kelly is owed more than $54 million in buyout money and finishes his LSU tenure with a 34-14 record and was halfway through his fourth season. Frank Wilson, the team's associate head coach, will take over as the interim. LSU next faces Alabama in Tuscaloosa next weekend. Tennessee moved up 3 spots to number 14 in this week's AP Top 25 poll after Saturday's win at Kentucky. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia remain in the top 5 spots in that order. Other SEC teams in the rankings, Ole Miss is up to number 7, Vanderbilt moves up to number 9, Tennessee's next opponent, Oklahoma, dropped to number 18, Missouri fell to number 19, Texas is up to number 20. Monday Night Football tonight, the Kansas City Chiefs welcome the Washington Commanders. Kickoff is set for 8:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Average Owls. Our chairs sit, our tables stand.
You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Cumulus Digital outperforms industry benchmarks by over 25%. See what Smarter Digital can do for you at cumulusdigital.com.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right, drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Retail marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Craving something delicious and fun for the whole family? Head to Petty's Pub on Chapman Highway. They've got Knoxville's best wings, golden fish and chips, stacked burgers, and their famous Italian beef made fresh and packed with flavor. Kids love the arcade and pool tables, and parents like the laid-back vibe and wall-to-wall TVs. With friendly service and a menu that hits the spot, Petty's Pub is more than a meal. It's a destination. Find them at 6520 Chapman Highway or visit pettyspub.com. Petty's Pub, where great food meets great memories.
At the YMCA of East Tennessee, your membership comes with so much more than just access to the gym. Group classes like yoga, body pump, Zumba, Pilates, Ultimate Fit, and water aerobics are all included. Need childcare while you work out? No problem. Whether you're an elite athlete training for the Knoxville Marathon or stepping into the gym for the very first time, yes, we'll even help you turn on the treadmill. You'll find all the support you need at the Y. 5 locations in Knoxville, unlimited possibilities. Join the Y today at ymcaknoxville.org, the YMCA of East Tennessee, for a better us.
Fall is in full swing, and so is your style. Whether you're hitting the field, stands, or streets, New Balance Knoxville has the perfect fit to keep you moving. Rock the legendary 574s, the fast-looking 327s, the bold 9060s, built for comfort, made for momentum. From Friday night lights to weekend hangouts, these lifestyle kicks bring the heat all season long. Visit New Balance Knoxville today and step into your perfect fit. Located in the Suburban Shopping Center off Kingston Pike, just west of Westtown Mall.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronaknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling, We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
This month, don't miss Beatty Chevrolet's Red Tag event on pre-owned vehicles starting at $69.95. Beatty Chevrolet is making room for new inventory, so take advantage of the discounted Red Tag prices clearly marked on each pre-owned vehicle. If you're looking for a new Silverado, shop Beatty Chevrolet and get 2.9% financing for 72 months. Visit Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive or online at BeattyChevrolet.com. Beatty Chevrolet, locally owned and operated for over 90 years.
This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association.
The International Hot Rod Association and Durana Hybrid, where the roar of the engine meets the torque of the wrench. IHRA and Durana Hybrid are bringing back the thrill of racing and the pride of skilled trades. Through mentorship and education, we're fueling the future. On the track and in the trade. Get your tickets at IHRA.com.
We'll get set for a very soggy start to the work week. Anticipate on and off downpours throughout much of your Monday, so make sure you have the rain gear ready and do be safe out on the roadways as some localized ponding could become a concern, especially as we head towards the end of the day. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. We're presented by Junk Be Gone. Thank you for the interaction today. The calls, the texts. Eddie texted in. Swain, what's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas?
Oh, boy.
One can sing you a song. The other can hum us a tune.
It's pretty good, Josh.
You like that one?
pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey, Scott sent us a text with a screenshot of the box score and Diego Pavia's stats in Vandy's 17-10 win over Missouri on Saturday. And he said, Swain, what is it that you're afraid of? Pretty weenie, I think, referring to the stats there from Diego. Said looks a lot like Nico 2024.
Wait, huh? What?
What are you afraid of?
What do you mean? It's like college game day?
I think he's implying you're afraid of Diego and Vandy. Or maybe the idea of game day being here for that game.
I'm not afraid of Diego and Vandy. I don't like the idea of making this game between Tennessee and Vandy a big deal.
You don't want to give them the satisfaction.
Correct.
Okay.
That's why I never buy into the fact that it's our state game, because it's never been that serious. It's not a real rivalry. Is it a rivalry? Yeah, because both sides don't like each other. But, it's been a one-sided rivalry. And there's big brother and there's little brother. Little brother always wants to hang out with big brother. And so if college game day is here, that means that Vandy has elevated to Tennessee's level. And I don't want to admit that. But the truth is, this year, they have. So far, they're a better football team. And I don't want to admit it. That's the truth. That's the reason. You happy?
I'm happy to hear your honest explanation.
Well, I mean, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some honesty. That doesn't mean that Tennessee can't beat Vanderbilt. So far, they have looked better.
Yeah, another text suggesting Georgia Tech, Georgia as game day
Yeah.
selection that week?
Yeah.
Very well could be. That'll
Yeah.
be in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, between those two teams, there's one loss.
Yep. Ohio State, Michigan, also on the table.
I'm going Georgia Tech. That's the number one game right now so far.
What if Vandy is a 10-1 team? I don't know. Either way, 10-1 or 9-2. If both teams are 9-2.
Tennessee and Vandy?
Yeah, it's a playoff game in Knoxville with Diego Pavia in town. Who do you think they want to talk about more, Haynes King or Diego Pavia?
I know who they want to talk about more. Georgia Tech plays NC State, Boston College, and Pittsburgh before Georgia. They'll be they'll be undefeated. They'll be playing a one-loss Georgia team.
Very good chance.
Hopefully that's College game day. I don't want Vandy getting more College game day attention and love. They got it last week. I don't want Vandy being talked about as being on the same level as Tennessee, even though pretty good this year and ranked higher than Tennessee right now. That's just me being honest.
Charles asks, when do vampires like the Kentucky Derby?
I don't know.
When it's neck and neck.
Oh, man.
Let's hand out today's attaboy.
Oh, man.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialists. Tennessee and Everything School, Knoxville and Everything Town. Jason Swain, every sport town. As this past weekend, One Knox SC defeated Greenville 1-0 to finish the regular season atop the USL League One table. We knew that One Knox was going to be hosting in the postseason. That'll take place on Sunday. But the club earned the Players' Shield awarded to the team with the best regular season record. It's the first trophy in One Knox's history, which is pretty brief. They've been around for a few years, and they have taken off since forming as a club and then joining the professional ranks and competing in USL League One. And they've done quite well. So winning the Players' Shield ahead of the playoff, they'll be at home this upcoming Sunday, 4 o'clock start at Covenant Health Park. You can get info for the game and always keep up with what's happening with One Knox, Knoxville's professional soccer team at oneknoxsc.com. But how about One Knox? Best crest in the league and the best team in the regular season winning the Players' Shield.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better crest, man. This thing's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
And, of course, you want to keep on winning because being in first place also ensures that Knoxville will continue to host every postseason match at Covenant Health Park. So they'll host on Sunday. They will, of course, try to win, and they will try to advance and continue hosting in Knoxville. So congrats on the regular season success with the Players' Shield, and good luck heading into the postseason to One Knox.
That's what we do here in Knoxville, man. We win. They picked up on it real quick, real nicely.
Yep, they have. So attaboys to everybody involved on the team there. Attaboys and attagirls to everybody in the organization at One Knox. We hand out those attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. See how they can help your outdoor space, how they can make plans for you in the upcoming spring and summer months. Go to nativetn.com or call 865-310-3256 for Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. We have one segment to go. We have the Power Poll with winners and losers out of the weekend, and our final segment coming up here on Josh and Swain.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight right to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hello again. This is Matt White with White's Marble Works, your East Tennessee countertop experts, specializing in granite, marble, or quartz countertops. Whether it's a kitchen refresh or an outdoor space makeover, our team of designers and craftsmen deliver top quality service and workmanship, on time and on budget. Don't wait any longer. Give us a call today at 423-337-2138 to set up an appointment, or visit us online at whitesmarbleworks.com. White's Marble Works, quality stone products since 1870.
Danny B here. Join us every Saturday morning on The Sports Animal. Visit us at dbwins.com and call our free pick hotline, 877-828-0120. That's 877-828-0120.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath, because the heat this summer ain't just in the weather. It's on the showroom floor. I'm Kenny Rivera with Cadillac of Knoxville on Parkside Drive, and they call me the Cadillac Casanova. I'm here to whisper sweet nothings into your ear, like 0 down, low APR, and incentives hotter than the hood of an Escalade in July. Whether you're cruising in a gas-powered beauty or whispering down the highway in an all-electric Marvel, Cadillac of Knoxville has you covered. Do you have electric dreams? Try the Lyric. All silence, all style, all you. Prefer the roar of horsepower? We have CT sedans, all the XTs, and Escalades that growl like a tiger in a tuxedo. And this month only, trade in your old Flame and upgrade to something that loves you back with ventilated and massaging seats. Don't wait, darling. These hot deals won't last forever. Slide into luxury. Slide into Cadillac of Knoxville and let the Cadillac Casanova take you there.
Some people swear that cold showers have health benefits. This is fine. But most everyone else dreads running out of hot water. If you're sick of cold showers and your water smells funny or looks brown, then it's time to call the plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling for water heater services. Voted best plumbing company in Knoxville 7 years in a row. Whether you need emergency water heater repairs, replacements, or maintenance for traditional tank style or tankless water heaters, our certified technicians will restore your hot water in no time. If you need a new water heater, Pipe Wrench also offers free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. And if budgets are tight, we offer 0% financing with approved credit. And if you sign up for our Peace of Mind maintenance plan, you get an annual water heater flush, plus a full plumbing system inspection, sewer line video camera inspection, biannual HVAC system check, and much more for as low as $20.25 a month. Call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today.
Hey folks, Charles Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Time now for another 5K a day national keyword. Here's your chance to win $1,000 to spend however you wish. This play's keyword is
wealth. That's WEALTH. Wealth.
Text the word to 95819 to enter yourself to win $1,000. That's 95819. We give you 5 words a day, so make sure you keep it on The Sports Animal. Please don't text while driving. Complete rules are available on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the ball like 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Back for the final segment of today's show, presented by Junk Beyond. Thanks, Joel Silverberg, for producing. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Tim over in Monroe, North Carolina, an NC Vols fan, said the defense needs to step up this week and expressed some concern about Colton Hood's status, as Josh Heupel was mum on that status pointing to the availability report, which will come out on Wednesday. And as Austin Price noted during the press conference, when Deshaun Bishop was going to play, Heupel was more open with his status. Same with Joey Aguilar last week. Not as open with Colton Hood. So that has caused some concern about Hood's status, who I'm going to go out on a limb and say Colton Hood's status is important for Tennessee's defense.
Now, he did go back out there. I mean, there was a time when Ty Redmond and William Wright was starting corner, and I was like, what we doing? What's going? Where is Colton Hood? And found out that he was a little banged up. So they did go back out there. Doesn't mean that he can play this week, but AP did make a really good point. Hopefully Colton Hood skips all his classes this week and does rehab. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. I'm sorry.
Student athlete.
Well, it's 50-50, right?
It is 50-50. I think you shifted it to 100-0, but
I mean,
however you want
he
to
can
play
go
the game.
virtual in the
That's
training
true.
room, can't he?
That's true.
So he can go virtual.
Yeah, he can study while he sits and gets rehab.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
No, I assume
We're playing Oklahoma this week.
It is Oklahoma week.
Yeah, so.
Yep.
Dark mode.
Yep. So Heupel not only played at Oklahoma, he was the starting quarterback on their national championship team. After doing a little research. That's an under-the-radar storyline that not many people know. But Tennessee's head coach played quarterback at OU.
You know what, man? It's great because we haven't heard a bunch of that today like we did last
Yeah, we
year.
actually haven't. It's not.
Like, no one mentioned it during the press conference.
Uh-huh.
So that's good.
Yeah, he went through that last year. It'll be brought up closer to the game we get, but
if
it's not nearly the big deal that it was a year ago.
But if Brent Venables gets fired, oh, my gosh. It'll start up a little bit more after that.
We did get asked multiple times, could Tennessee hire Brent Venables to come coach on Tennessee's defense?
Well, I was talking about.
I know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Before we finish our talk today, let's hit the power poll.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine.
Nuclear power pants.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
All righty, Swain. We have the power poll with our top winners and losers out of the weekend. Would you like to hit us with your list?
Losers, Colorado football, man. 53-7 loss to Utah. It's the worst under Deion Sanders. Mississippi State blowing a huge lead and opportunity at home versus Texas. And then LSU, Brian Kelly, put them together. They went out, they made a hire, thought Brian Kelly was going to work, didn't work out at all. They missed the opportunity, man, to win more during his window there at LSU. Winners, how about college basketball? Just the showings at these exhibition games. I mean, last night there at the Food City Center, Kentucky had a big one on Friday. I'm pretty sure they wish that game was on Saturday instead, so they can go to that one instead of going to the football game. But, man, college basketball is here. A lot of intensity between Kansas and Louisville.
Did you see Bill Self and Kelsey after the game?
Kelsey seems like he's going to be a guy that's not going to be liked that much in college basketball circles. So we play them later. That'll be fun.
Yep.
The passing offense for Tennessee, man, Aguilar, the receivers, big ups to the offensive line for providing that protection. Oh, and the Bears, you hurt me this weekend with your pathetic defense and terrible decision-making. Caleb Williams throwing picks while backed up on offense. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Raiders didn't lose this weekend.
They didn't, Josh.
They signed Tyler Lockett today.
Man. But they starting the week off in the win column with that one, huh?
Anytime you can add a respected veteran.
Veteran is right, and he is respected.
Yep. All right, my
gonna move the needle right there for the Raiders.
My winners. It was a big boy weekend in the NFL. They had a big week in all the favorites. We'll see one more in action tonight, the Chiefs against the Commanders in Monday Night Football. See what happens there. Oh, and an honorable mention to the Chicago Bulls atop the Eastern Conference standings.
Oh, my gosh. What is this, amateur hour? I thought this was a respectable show.
Top the standings. Number 4, Austin Reeves. Since 2000, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and now Austin Reeves. The Lakers to score 50-plus. He did it in a win yesterday. I've got maybe a little too much basketball here, but I've got the Spurs because they have Victor Wembanyama. Are you watching what he's doing these days? Number 2, Texas A&M, 8-0, and they took it to LSU, and
they should be number 1 in the country.
Mike Elko was celebrating Tommy Moffitt after the game as well. We got him, LSU, you don't. Number 1, Lane Kiffin, big win on the road and big win. I know he said it's not about the money, but that's fine because he's going to get more money, whether it's at Ole Miss, LSU, Florida, or wherever he wants to be. Losers quickly, Kirk Cousins, that'll do it. Any hope of being a starter after that showing against the Dolphins, I think, is over. Number 2, Mike Lombardi, the latest to get the attack from Pablo Torre. And number 1, Brian Kelly and LSU. That is the power poll. Our winners and losers out of the weekend.
You think Lane Kiffin is going to go to LSU now that his daughter is dating one of the LSU players? Because he didn't go last time because his daughter wanted him to stay at Ole Miss. If I'm Lane Kiffin, I go LSU. First order of business, Weeks, you are suspended for absolutely nothing.
I wondered if Lane said, hey, why don't you strike up a relationship so it's easier for me to make that move?
Brilliant.
Because, yeah, she talked him out of Auburn, kept him at Ole Miss.
Brilliant.
Lane is winning. There's no doubt. We appreciate you being with us. We'll see you at Ted Russell Lincoln tomorrow at noon on Josh and Swain.
Since 1956, Standard Kitchen and Bath has been serving the East Tennessee area with professional kitchen and bath sales and design. Family owned and operated.